Previously on X-Men.
I saw that little change.
Stuck that in there. I stuck
it in there.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome everybody to the finale for season 2 of Previously on X-Men 97. We got the usual guys with us tonight. We may have a few drop-ins. We'll see. But yeah, Cheney, Henrock, Brandon, or we go with Posable? Where do you want to go?
Brandon,
cool. How are you guys doing?
Your name, nice.
Good. Not bad. A little tired. But I'm ready. I got my snacks and drinks. This is gonna be a long one, right?
Yes.
After this episode, are we gonna be doing the whole review of the season?
We should talk about that.
Complete?
Yeah, we should talk about that. I mean, I'm sure that we're going to kind of look at some things from a season perspective, but it may not be a bad idea for us to just do a whole season, give everybody enough time, maybe do a little rewatch if we wanted to. But yeah, and then we might do some other things. We're trying to figure that out as well, because obviously X-Men will be gone for a year, which is nice. It's only a year. But I really like hanging out with you guys and talking X-Men, getting your perspective on it. So we'll keep it going in some capacity. And if you watched last week, you know that the live show tonight will have a giveaway at the end of the show. So make sure you are tuned in all the way through.
Can I enter?
No. We're giving away your Professor X. So, yeah.
Oh, that's why I didn't get it yet?
Yeah, we got to send that out. And then when the other one gets it, no, I'm kidding. I have yours in the garage. So, should we check in with the chat? You want to get started? What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, let's start checking with the chat.
There's already some good comments in there, so yeah, I would say we start there.
The Cold Front says episode 9. To me, my disappointment. Well, I guess we know where he landed. Webhead, what's up, Machu J Shot in chat? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. Sure, go with that. Captain McKay Random, what a ride this season was. Interpret that how you'd like. Omega level viewers detected. I like that. That's fine.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh, yeah.
That's good.
Get my little. There you go. A little. Can you get at my face?
Oh yeah.
Oh, my head's too
Those
big.
are sick. Yeah.
Get a punch easy. Andrews is here. What's going on? And we got TG Vaughn. What's going on, dude? And Webhead, of course, being the god amongst men that he is, reminding everybody to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't. And thank you for watching. Appreciate that. Overall, just the finale, not the season. Where do you guys sit?
I'll begin.
Yeah,
I'll start off first. You want to know the whole thing together?
No, just the episode, just the finale, just the final episode,
just the
not the whole thing.
Finale?
Yeah,
it's when I finish watching the episode, I usually get my my X-Men like, oh man, yeah, that was good. And then when you go back, you're like, man, but as a whole season, they didn't close off all these side stories. It just wasn't. It wasn't. You know what it was? The X-Men death kind of made me like, oh man. It kind of made me forget of everything. I was like, man, that's cool. He would do that. But then when you go back, you're like, but why? But what was it worth it? Was it because of this? So we'll talk about it when we get to it. So yeah. We'll move on to the next one.
Brent, Cheney?
Take it away, Brandon.
I don't like the person this episode made me. I don't like just being like negative guy. I really don't. That's not. I mean, I'm not saying I don't do that sometimes, but I don't enjoy it. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
I love the X-Men. That's my favorite property in comics. Period. But there was the amount of like missed opportunity in this season will just. I'm literally will forever haunt me. Like I'm not even joking. That's sad. That's maybe pathetic, but that's how I feel. The way this season could have gone versus how it did go, there's just no putting that toothpaste back in the tube. It's so sad to me.
I came in with a positive attitude. I told Cheney, I was like, Cheney, it's going to be fine, man, after the Wolverine episode. I was like, Cheney, it's going to be fine, man. It's going to fix itself. And then Cheney was just like, I don't know, man. I'm worried. I'm very worried.
That's a pretty good Cheney.
Yeah. It was very eerie when I heard it from him, and I was like, man, it's not coming back. Well,
that plane crash was the season, by the way. Plane crash at the beginning of the Weapon X episode, that was the season. We didn't know it at the time, but that's the best foreshadowing this whole season.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
That's why there were so many planes that crashed in the season.
Just keep spending that money. Cheney, what do you got?
Well, this is gonna sound crazy, but
Loved it.
it like so my expectations were super duper low. I was expecting like just tons of stuff to happen on top and no questions answered whatsoever. It didn't sink that low, but so I wasn't like just like, oh, I hate this, like it, but I didn't love it. I'll put it that way. I wish, like Brandon said, I wish that there was other avenues that could have been explored. It felt very rushed and let's button it up and call it a day, yeah, and that's kind of seems to have been like the pacing for a lot of this stuff. A lot of it though has been like cooked through a bunch of stuff. So I don't know, man. I don't know where I stand. It was an episode. I'll put it that way.
Okay. Before I get to some of the comments in the chat, Machu, what do you think? What do you got?
Am I going to be the only positive one here?
No. I mean,
Well, I'm not going to be that positive.
Oh, well, okay.
I wasn't overly negative, was I?
No.
I think I don't know where I go from here. That isn't exactly a glowing endorsement for the season.
Yeah.
I was very optimistic, and like the beginning of the season started out really strong.
Yeah.
Right. That's what we all agreed with, and then the Weapon X one, it was mixed feelings, right? And then
My feelings weren't mixed at all.
well, I meant like overall from. We know that Cheney did not like it, and like a lot of us didn't like it. But after this whole thing, after like towards the end, I realized I kind of like that Weapon X episode compared to everything else. Like, I know that was like a one-off and that was like a filler, but like at least it had like some kind of resolution in there.
Dude, that whole thing was just a scene of him, Logan, just going, "I got these claws now." And
I'm back,
that whole
baby.
episode just for him to say that.
Yeah.
And I'll barely use them the rest of the season.
Right.
Yeah.
I did say to Cheney, it's like I feel like if we got that episode, which was episode 5, I feel like if we got that around episode 8, and then they threw in a little bit of like snippets of Wolverine dealing with him and is just having the bone claws in every episode moving forward until episode 8, it would have been better.
No legitimate reason why he wanted the adamantium.
Right.
Back.
He's like, I want these back. And then like he barely used them. Like there's a slide in here where I'm like, well, why did he even bother pulling out Psylocke's katana? He has claws. Why is he using a katana?
Fair.
Yeah.
For me, I mean, overall, like trying to look at, I think part of the thing, and this is kind of what I want to talk about a little bit later on too, once we start to go through the show. Knowing certain, there you go. It's the best thing that came out of this season. That Christopher Walken Magneto. I think if you try to look at the show as a little bit in a vacuum, right? Like we're all like, oh, we think they're going to do this, and so said we're going to do that. They did this in the comics, but if you try to just let the cartoon be the cartoon, I don't think it was as bad.
What? Go back, because for me, it sounded like a robot for a little bit.
Oh,
yeah, he kind of cut out.
Sorry. Okay, how about now? Any good?
Yes, you're good now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You didn't get anything you said before.
Yeah, no, so I'm just saying, like, if we look at this episode as the show in a vacuum, as opposed to like what we know from the back end and all that stuff, I don't think the season was as bad. I have major problems with the episode, but I think there was certain things like Nightcrawler's arc was so friggin' strong, and the ending, as much as I didn't like the spoon feeding of what he did, I did appreciate that ending, and I didn't see that coming. So,
that was the only thing I enjoyed was I was like, you know what? Okay, because they showed him throughout the whole season, right? He was like the backbone of the team, and but for everything else, I felt like it was a mixed bag of just like, what was the point of this girl,
Polaris?
Yeah. What was the point of Colossus? Colossus was just like, I'll babysit.
Yeah.
And it was just like X Factor. I was like, do we really need them? I don't know. I think they try to throw a lot of things in there. I was like, you know what? Eliminate some of these characters. Let's get to Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Damn Apocalypse. Like, you know, I feel like there was so much going on. They had to tie everything in, and they didn't have enough time.
Yeah, and that was certainly a theme that we've been talking about all season. Is just the rushness of it.
And
So,
everybody's all coupled up now. It's one
weird.
big soap opera.
Yeah.
And like,
Well,
technically, X-Men has always been kind of like a soap opera.
it's always been, but in the cartoons, it's like only
they never really explored them.
Yeah, like not everybody was not everybody on the team was in a relationship.
Right.
Okay, I'll give
And
you
I feel
that.
like everybody, you'll see it like at the end, everybody's
that
coupled
too.
up.
Yeah.
That too. Bishop and Polaris. They
Yeah.
they just did that. They nod, and
Yeah.
that
Right.
was the story. The end.
Yeah.
They nod.
It's
I
like,
was
yeah,
just like, what
Polaris
the
came
fuck?
in just to be, Bishop's,
Girlfriend. Yeah.
girlfriend, and then all
Interest.
like, and then like, Beast is with Chip again. Happy for
Love
Beast.
that shit. Love
Yeah,
that
happy
shit.
for Beast. I guess there is a silver lining between all of
Yeah,
it.
and like everybody else, like Nightcrawler was the one that they were gonna just take out because he's got nobody. He's got faith. That's what he's got.
He's got faith. He's got his book. Yeah.
Oh, now
Okay.
Beast
All
has
right.
it.
Yeah, true. All right. I want to get to a couple of comments. Looks like some of these are I missed them. Okay. Let's see. TJ Vaughn says for the delay we had in season 2, there sure was a lot of disappointed feelings overall
Disjointed.
as a whole. Disjointed feeling overall as a whole for sure. I totally. And I'm curious again to see if that's a lot of changing of the guard, wanting to go one way and having it already been written another way. And technically, it would have already been in production, so you can't throw everything out with budget wise, but I'm still interested to see what's going to happen next season, where we're going to go. Your boys got toys. That was actually where it ended, and they pulled a lost on us. We got to go back. It met the bare minimum requirements. That's fair.
solid.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a good way to put it.
That's a
Yeah.
solid comment.
Yeah. Johnny says season 2, lots of great concepts. The rushing and pace issues are amplified. Ending felt pretty anticlimactic. If it didn't have the Psylocke, as opposed to the the Psylocke, Polaris, and Jubilee showcases, it would have almost been a wash. Okay. So that's what saved it for you. Chewy says, I want to say was rushed, but they did take a long time to release season 2. I think production wasn't rushed. It was the episodes themselves. The crash was the season, and where we all Garrison Kane. We were all Garrison Kane. She gave it a solid 5 out of 10. I hold your ratings till the end. I definitely want to hold.
I do feel like
Yeah.
the delay was probably because of rewrites.
Yeah.
And
Oh, for sure.
repositioning episodes.
Absolutely.
Season 1 was fast paced also, but I felt like there was
moving
overall
towards
everything
something.
was working. Like like all the gears were doing their thing, but here it's just like not everything was working for me at least.
My argument later is going to be that all the production issues were self-inflicted.
I would say
They
100%,
still had to
yeah.
credit the person they
Oh.
fired for,
Mhm.
I think, most of the episodes, at least 5 or 6 episodes.
Right.
They should have just kept his name on all of them. They tried to be petty. I understand it. I understand why they were mad. I understand why they wanted to just take this person's name off of everything they could. I get it. I understand that instinct, but it really paid the price for that. Like
Agreed.
they could have just said, you know what, this guy's out. We're going to keep his name on this season, and just basically the bare minimum. We're going to keep it rolling. We're going to release maybe slightly late because my understanding is this was mostly done, like that season 2 was mostly done in time for last year. And then they had to redo all that stuff. And that's where that delay came from.
Mhm.
So I think they just got petty about it.
Yeah.
And I
So
think the season paid the price for it.
usually when you take someone's job, they want to put their foot, like they want to put their
Stamp on it.
There's
this is my input. Let's
Yeah,
remove
their mark
this.
on it.
Yep.
Their mark on it. This is my job, my work, and it shows.
And we see exactly, and we see that it's going to have their footprint on it. They're going to have to live with that now.
Yeah.
So
It's
I
just not the footprint they were hoping.
I want to add a quick disclaimer to that because I know, like there's a lot from the top that I feel like impacted this, but
For
from
sure.
the
Yep.
creatives that worked on it, from the voice actors, the music directors, animators, like it was amazing, right? I mean, we all said style,
Animation
art,
was really
animation,
good.
beautiful.
Animation was really good.
Music, except for Veruca Salt for Cheney,
Yes,
it was classic. Like
I
just
had
wanna
one
add
sound
that.
complaint this episode too, one music complaint, but I'll get to that later.
Okay. I just feel like that's got to be said because again, like
Mhm.
whether you work in a creative industry or you are a creative, it's really hard to do this stuff in a corporate setting because you're the one that has to execute on it, and if the top is mucking around, then that's exactly what happens. So
I'm glad you
But, like,
said that because I think that's even above, the fact that they threw out some of those work. I think that was above the showrunner. I don't think that was
100%.
his decision.
no,
Mhm.
100%.
And I think he just tried to make the best out of what he could.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's that great at it, frankly.
Yeah.
But no, I'm glad you said that because I 100% agree with what you said.
Video Power Gaming is here. What's going on? We got IT Sabretooth. Hendol says, "What's up, all? What's going on?"
what
TJ Bond says, "Should have had Wolverine be a horseman as well and trying to get the adamantium back. That way, maybe."
That's what I thought it was going to happen until season 5 happened. But
I honestly think if they would have done that and not done Gambit, I don't think doing Gambit and Wolverine together, because then you're like, again, because I still feel like they discredited Gambit's sacrifice
for sure.
for a payoff that wasn't worth it. So keep Gambit in the ground and do this story.
I thought the whole season was going to lead up to, because we lost Magneto again also.
Yeah.
But you never see his body. I mean, he gets vaporized, but he could have just been ported over somewhere, or I don't know, bring him back somehow through time travel. But like, I thought that maybe he would be a horseman, Wolverine would be a horseman, and Gambit would be a horseman, and then I don't know who would be the fourth one. But like that way, you can have all those teams
Garrison Kane.
teaming up. Yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
Perfect.
go back for him. But like that would justify for having more people getting brought into the team because
True, Polaris, Colossus, yeah,
mhm.
they had to fill the gaps. That's fair.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
Hey, Rock, did you want to say something or?
Yeah, I thought like you guys were talking about how you thought it would have gone. I thought the first 4 episodes, especially with the episode with Xavier and Apocalypse, right? You know, the whole thing being stomped like an ant. You would think he would be the one to face Apocalypse, you know, like to get his closure back, to get his sort of like revenge. I wouldn't call it revenge, but he needs to like face him again, right? After that, to get him back.
Mhm.
We don't get that. He was not there. You know, what was the whole point of that whole step
we'll get to that.
You would think, right? It would be him. Like, I got it, X-Men. I'm gonna face him, and you would.
He's
think
failed all season, and then here's
season.
his big moment.
Yes.
Yeah,
Now,
he
why
finds the
Rogue? Why
power
Rogue?
within. Oh no, I think from a Gambit perspective, it had to be Rogue, no question.
Yeah.
But you could have saved Gambit and then Apocalypse show back up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, again, let's get through the comments. We already know this is going to be a long one. So, No Chuk says it was a season filled with cool visuals without any real understanding of why. Agree with that. Garrison Kane dying from a tree gave me the same vibes as Donna Troy dying from a light pole in live action Titans.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
That's a hell of a comparison. Season 1 was Rush 2, and it was way better. Fair. What's going on? Season 1 was must watch same day. Season 2 became. I will agree with that. I mean, we had to watch it, but there was no like waking up at 6 a.m. or staying up late to try to watch it for me.
I did.
I know it's a hot topic, but do you think if DeMeo was not removed, would things have been better? I don't know about better. I will say different. I think they would have.
I'll agree with that. Different for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, we also don't know how much demand for change, no matter who the showrunner is, came from up top. So I don't want to say better because it's complete speculation, but I will say
it was definitely supposed to be a different story.
Yeah.
I should probably save it for later, but I have more to say about that later.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
talk about it later. Yeah.
I'll say it would have been a little more cohesive. Still
Cohesive.
fast paced.
Yep.
but everything would probably be more cohesive.
Yeah, what I would say is that some of the character stuff we saw, I think, would have made more sense. Like things would have been more earned.
payoff.
Like
You
just
Payoff.
one example, X Factor. If you look at their season-long arc, like they're just dumb. Like what they were doing, if there was nothing else at play, if there was nothing else to kind of contextualize this, I don't understand what their goal was. I really don't. Like it's pretty bad. It doesn't make them look good.
They failed at building them up for the end of the season. It's like they made them a joke the entire every time they ran into them, they were just a joke.
Yep. Oh. Disavowed said finally finale completely solid original series beyond good and evil. Period. Still don't understand Apocalypse in his future version or present version. Which version was from season 1 post credit? I will agree with that. There was a lot of disjointedness, and then he's a paperweight. So, Josh says, my question is, do they know it's bad?
No.
I think they're hearing it now, but I don't know.
I think they know it's bad, but I think they also know that their priority is going to be their priority is going to be the movies.
Mm-hmm.
And their numbers are still up. People still watched. So
I would have been surprised. Like, hey man, the show needs to be like dumbed down. We're doing a movie, so we're doing the good stories and stuff. So I don't know if that's a possibility. But
when you say doing a movie, you're talking about the new MCU X-Men, right? There's no
MCU,
like X-Men 97 movie coming out.
So they're doing these new stories of X-Men 97, and they're like, no, don't do that. We're gonna do that in the big screen. We're taking that story. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We need story.
Well, you're hindering them.
Well, then
I wouldn't even say it's that. I would say that I don't even think it's interconnected that way, because they're going to do whatever they want for the MCU anyway, and they don't have the, I guess, like they don't have like a season of storytelling to like cover. So it's like they're only going to pull out like a couple little bullet points for a movie to stretch out. I mean, the X-Men movies are probably going to go for the next like 10, 15 years.
Easily.
So it's like by then, like, even 5 years from now, who knows where 97 is going to be.
I just feel like that season 1 had a really good intro, as if it could have been a movie, where they just just think about it. They introduced Cyclops. Cyclops is a badass. He's fighting hate groups.
Right? Yeah, they took all that away in this season.
And then they they start with the Sentinels. It's like, man, if this was interpreted into the MCU like movie, just starting it like this.
Oh, you're saying the MCU picking it up from?
Like say if the MCU did that, like start with Cyclops, and then Storm comes in. It's just.
I think they don't want the cartoon to overshadow the movie at all.
Yeah.
They don't want to take that chance.
When you look at season 1 and then you go to season 2, you're just like, oh man.
Well, season 1, I feel like they did a really good job of making everybody feel valuable on the team. They were an asset.
Other than Wolverine, probably.
Wolverine, because they made him intentionally take a back seat because
which honestly I'm fine with. I don't know.
I love that.
I know Chaney's not fine with that.
I don't know if all present would agree with that, but he had so much to do in the first show that it made sense. Like, let's give him a backseat a little bit and work on everybody else. Let's try to bring everybody else up a notch.
I also think it's because of all the other movies, he's been the main focus, so they don't want.
Well, it's because he's the best. All right, jeez.
He is the best at what he does.
Just ask him.
Yeah.
What it is not very nice. Triple Threat would have been badass. I agree, Machu. Collector 425 is here. What up, Mitches? Happy birthday, dude. He had a birthday yesterday. And so did Marvelous Fox. So a lot of Leos being born. Josh, maybe they don't know it's bad. The new writer showrunner was also the lead writer for What If. So maybe they don't know what.
Oh, they should have known if it was from What If too.
And I think Rotten Tomatoes are giving it, fresh tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't know that it's bad. And
those are paid.
Really
paid. Yeah. Essentially, it's just people are going to complain no matter what. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Even though they did in season 1.
Yeah.
I mean, people still complained about season 1, not nearly as much.
People complained, but you're not wrong. But I think most people looked at that and just said, wow, this is way better than anyone could have expected it to be.
Right. Kwame
this
says,
is a big.
Bro may have been right. You need comic fans working on these projects. It's what separated X-Men 97 from the rest of Disney Plus.
Right.
Agreed.
And the thing about that too is like in bigger companies like that, a lot of the times they stray away from like big fans. Like they don't want big fans working on these projects.
Yeah.
Almost exclusive. Like Halo, I'm not a Halo guy, but apparently the Halo show, that was very much the case.
Yeah.
Witcher, I mean, I think
goes,
Bo DeMaio wrote for The Witcher too, didn't he? They get kicked off of that
They
because I think they
interviewed-
didn't respect the source material either. And I'm not saying that's the only reason he got kicked off of, X-Men 97, but I think that's a big part of,
but
animosity.
that's the thing that goes around. Like I hear stories about that all the time about how, he's too passionate about it. We don't want that, blah, blah. It's like, they just want like your normal, like run of the mill person working on it. It's like, you're losing all kinds of precious story and creativity by doing that. Like having somebody who knows about what's going on in there, like makes way more sense in my mind. But what do I know? I don't own any big corporations.
So the only thing I want to add to that is I agree that you have to respect the source material and pull in fans that way, but I don't think that especially a cartoon like this should stick to the roadmap that the comics have laid out, which I don't think it did in my eyes in the original.
The original one did it. They took like story arcs and whatnot, but like they formed it and made it fit to that universe that was in there.
Right. Yeah. I think again, you use it like guidelines, but I don't think you have to stick to it because you're still trying to bring in another audience, right? Like I didn't read the comics at all until I started watching the show. So for me, the show informed my comic opinion, as opposed to I know a lot of you guys went the other way. So.
I mean, the beauty of being able to look at the comic history is that you can rearrange things in ways that make more sense. And they didn't have the luxury of doing that sequentially over time, like over through the decades. Like you can look back now and say, oh, wouldn't it be cool if this event led into this event?
Right.
You change the order of something even. Like I was a big fan of Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes.
Yeah,
they did Secret Invasion, and then they were going to do Civil War in season 3. Looking back, that makes so much sense because that's one of the things that helped sow discord in the team. Nobody trusts each other.
Right. There's
already a separation. Okay, now there's Civil War. Now there's the two different sides. They had different philosophies, etc. It's just being able to look back at the history and just cherry pick from it, put it back together in a different way. Because I 100% agree. I don't want them to do exactly what the comics did. There's no value in that.
No,
but when you take pieces of it and you rearrange it and you can do some really interesting stuff that way.
Well, even look at what was it, X-Men Evolution? They mixed a lot of stuff in X-Men Evolution, and it was still a lot of it was really good and a lot of fun. It was a completely different look on stuff, but they still pulled a lot from. They took pieces and cherry picked from the comic stuff.
Right.
But yeah, Earth's Mightiest, like Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. That I started watching that and I was like, this is way better than it should be. Like,
yeah. It's incredible.
And then they replaced it with the other show because they wanted it to be
horrible.
It was affected because of the MCU because they wanted
the X-Men 97 season 2 of Avengers shows. Yeah, it's all the MCU synergy stuff. I liked the MCU for a long time. I'm not going to say I hate it now, but I hate how it's infected everything else.
Right.
Every design you see in stores now is movie focused. Everything you see in the video games now is movie. I don't want figures that look like movie characters. That the best you could do with like not using too bright of colors and stuff. I don't know. The stuff that really drew me in as a kid was the colorful stuff from the comics. It's not. It was never the movies. I never wanted movie figures of something. I want the comic figures, or the cartoon figures. But now it's like all the same.
I agree.
And we still can't get away from those black suits, Brandon.
They even made a crack about it in season 1, and we still couldn't get away with it.
No.
Your boy says they may be speed running to Krakoa era, so it won't overlap with live action. Okay.
I'm curious if they go that way because Feige put the kibosh on Krakoa. That was my understanding because he started overseeing the comics at that point, and he's like, no, I want to go back to normal, normal superhero stories. So I'd be surprised if they were going towards that, at least in the near future. Honestly, if the show goes 10 seasons, that seems like a season 9 or 10 thing. That does not seem like it should be a season 3, 4, 5 thing to me.
Agreed.
And we know for sure that there is 3 and 4 seasons, right?
Correct.
We
At least 4.
They should
Sorry,
really
They
just
said
slow
they're
down the
talking about
pace.
5.
Oh.
Yes, they need to slow down the pace.
If they're gonna go, per season and only stick to like 9 or 10 episodes, they really need to slow down the pace for the season, because it's like this was too fast. This was way too fast.
They gotta let stuff breathe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This next season should be grounded. Like no more time traveling. Just let
please.
it be normal. Just normal mutant hating people and villains.
Just the normal racism.
Yeah.
Give us that.
That's where the bread and butter. That's what I like to read about, man. It's just like, hey.
I mean, I do think, and again, not to go too far into this because we're 30 minutes into the show already and we haven't even got to the actual episode. I do think that the ending set that up, right? Like we're setting it up for more of that stuff. So, all right, let's see here. Olivia Miller says, do you want to see Kitty Pryde and Iceman in X-Men 97 season 3 or season 4?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, why not? And then TJ Vaughn reminded us that Iceman died. So
Yeah. I was about to
way
say
to be a buzzkill, TG.
They've been weird about that. Like nobody said it on screen or anything, but there's like pictures of somebody that looks like Iceman. But I don't know. There should have been some mention of him one way or the other when Polaris is around, because they were tied pretty closely together in the original show.
Right.
It could have been.
Nobody knows why he was there, but
Yeah, but he died.
Your boy says Bryan Singer notoriously won't allow comics on set of X-Men 2000.
Yep.
I have thoughts about Bryan Singer. Real Life Perspective is here. He says, hey again, Bubs. What's going on, dude?
Yep.
Kwame says, agreed that writers don't need to stick to the comic stories, but they should have a good understanding of the characters. 100%. There's fans out there that want to do this, Disavowed season 1 also had some epic Marvel cameos, which built the world. This season, not as much. Morph played all the cameos. So
Morph was all the cameos.
Evolution gave us X-23.
Yeah.
It did.
I hated them killing off Iceman and Magic off screen just because they want to use their characters at all. I mean, they're still, no one's ever really dead type of thing. So
I still wouldn't be surprised if they go back and change that whole thing. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Like now that there's different, I guess, lead cooks in the kitchen. Like anything's on the table now.
It's a little hard though, no, because they said that's one of those events that they can't change. Like Cable tried, like
dude,
time
time travel, it doesn't matter.
So one thing I'll say, I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say they say like one day it's that, and then the next day the rules can change. Like
especially with magic, they'll be like, "Oh, some sorcery magic, she's back."
Anything, yeah.
No.
So there was that board in the finale of season 1 that Forge and Bishop had.
Mm-hmm.
Iceman is on there without a note.
Oh.
There's like, some people it says they're off world, like I think Quicksilver and
Wanda,
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Yep. But then Magic is on there too, and she doesn't have a label either. So I guess maybe unconfirmed. But then if there was pictures of him there, that doesn't really make sense. So I don't know. That might just be oversight or something. Who knows?
Let's see. Captain McKay says we'll get one Kriko episode that summarizes the entire era. There you go. Speed
It'll still be 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Olivia says D23 said X-Men 97 will have a season 5 and also season 6. Okay, so there we go.
Okay.
You got us for at least.
And they really need to slow down.
Yeah. They don't need this crackhead speed.
Might have been Crystar that died instead of Iceman.
Okay. All right. I'm with you, Rick Jones.
There you go. Krakoa fixes that.
Any dead characters, pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
Technically, all mutants are still alive through Morph.
Yep.
There you go.
And Mystique.
Yeah. Magic is in limbo. And then I would have loved Morph turning into Ghost Rider or Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers in X-Men 97 season 2. I mean, we got a lot of cameos in there for Morph, so a lot of cameos.
Thor was pretty good. That was memorable.
Yeah, I like the one on this one too because I liked again hinting at
that was good.
Second Spider-Man cameo, hinting at that. So
he had 2 cameos in this one. What was it, Flatman?
Yeah, like the Stone guy or whatever.
No, the Stone guy was in the other one in the previous.
Yeah, it was a previous episode, I think. Yeah.
Well, technically, he played 3 different people. So.
Mm-hmm.
But
78.
78. Still haven't watched the season. Konnichiwa from nerds.
Don't.
Go watch it. Just watch these. It'll be
Just
fun.
watch. Watch.
Just watch
through
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Survival of the Fittest. Episode 9 finale. Oh, and yeah, why we hated this season. Wait, why isn't it not changing? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
You said you had 2 slides.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I did say I had 2 slides.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Good catch. This
So
one.
the intro, the only change is where at the end when they're with the face off. So you had like the younger, newer mutants, and then the what are these Sentinels called again? They're just the pilot
mech Sentinels, I think they called them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How tall are they? Are they?
Exo Squad type of thing.
They're
Are they
they're,
huge?
they're the
Would
same
you-
size as regular Sentinels. I'm guessing.
Okay. Okay.
They probably just repurposed old Sentinels.
I hate how much of a waste Chamber is in this season.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's just kind of like in the background all the time.
It's weird when I was going through this and getting the screenshots because it's like the way they did this animation didn't really make any sense for animation at all because it was all over the place. I guess they tried to do like a parallax effect, but it didn't really work out that well. Timu Sentinels. You think we're gonna get a recoloring of the 97 Sentinels from Hasbro?
I don't know. You think those are the same size? I actually thought they were a little bit smaller.
Yeah, they're smaller.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I don't know. I think based off the reaction of this season, maybe not, but I don't
Maybe
know.
not.
It looks like them or something like them shows up next season, so I
Yeah,
can see it. It's not
I think it's
impossible.
gonna show up next season too because I think it was in the trailer.
Something
that was
similar,
true.
at least.
Yeah. Yeah, and this time instead of the normal villains we see, it's X Factor.
Look, Brandon, it's Siren.
Siren first appearance.
Yeah.
In the credits.
That's so wild, dude. Like, it makes me think, like, was she supposed to be on this episode? I don't know, but they always change everything.
All right, so we open up. They're on the helicarrier, right? Towards going towards the tower here. You want to read these?
Oh. No, some of them I'm just going to put up. I don't think we need to get to. Yeah.
Okay.
But this is interesting. Wasn't the one Sentinel led by Rhodey War Machine in the comics?
I believe so, yeah.
That's cool. And Andrews has not watched yet. So I don't know if he needs
Careful.
to. And then I just want to touch on this. Olivia, I have not. I don't know about the rest of the guys, but again, we're really trying to focus on this show. No distractions. We're already 38 minutes in. We're barely past the intro. So
We're good at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got Gambit still in his trench coat. They didn't even put a blanket on him, I guess, because
I was just
he
saying,
was
no blanket, just trench coat, no blanket.
Yeah. Keeping his boots on. That's good. Got to be uncomfortable.
Callus is like crazy.
Yeah. So they're here. They're talking about how Apocalypse, because he emits the celestial energy.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately they know this, right? And they have a tracker for this too.
It's called the
Dude.
MacGuffin tracker. Yeah.
Yeah. It would make sense for Forge to build it, but
Well, I'm still stuck on how did Apocalypse create Gambit to be a horseman, but then his horseman is able to kill him. I'm still stuck on that. I don't understand that. Like, it doesn't make sense.
I feel like they went with he transferred his soul into Gambit's body. I think he did that to himself. I'm not saying that's good, but I feel like that's what they're going for.
Let's do this because he did that so he could. What was the crystal thing that was in
It's the crystal thing.
Eternal, the crystal chest thing in Eternal.
Yeah.
But he's Apocalypse. He could literally just go to there and just take it from her, like if he wanted it.
Then what was the point of it? I don't know, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it doesn't make sense at all.
The whole Apocalypse thing of him just waiting 5,000 years to do something. I don't know. I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't like this anymore.
Is it ever stated though that Gambit kills Apocalypse, or for all we know, he literally just brings Gambit back and transfers himself in, and that's why he's drained? That would also explain why nobody else was there.
Right. It's never really fully explained. He's also yelling at himself to increase the power.
Right.
There's no one in the room.
There's no one in the room.
Sue Storm's helping him out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, unless it was like if they made it so that way Apocalypse from the future came back.
But he never did. That's the other thing.
They never showed that.
Yeah, like he took off and flew into the sky and was like, I need to go to the 1990s. And he never showed up.
He pulled the Stargate teleportation time travel thing.
So that's why I don't get it. I don't.
So I've heard all the two. I mean, this stuff breaks my brain sometimes. I'm not going to lie. But like, do we know there was two apocalypses, or is it like a cable situation where there's really just one cable that's going back and forth? Like, if Apocalypse appeared back in the past after he became Apocalypse, does that erase the future one, and then he goes back to the future? I don't know. I don't know the answer to what I'm positing, you know. But yeah.
Let's see, Captain McKay says my take is that Apocalypse planned for Gambit to kill him because they kept saying death is evolution. And he knew that the ultimate plan was to take over the body again.
So he was never going to become Apocalypse. He was going to become Gampocalypse. That
Right.
was his final form.
That was his point.
And who would want that?
Not
Let's
me.
be real.
Josh says Apocalypse shouldn't really be hyper focused on the X-Men in this specific time period.
We got a Temu Apocalypse.
Right.
I mean, I like the idea that, okay, they're vulnerable in the 90s because there's these three separate factions that are all going against each other. That part I can make sense of in my head. It didn't really turn out that way, but like I can understand the logic of, okay, that's where they're most vulnerable because there's three big mutant teams that are, you know, facing off against each other.
He primarily wanted to get back at Charles, so you could have just struck Charles anytime in the beginning.
Stepped on.
Yeah, it's strange. I have so many questions. It's like, how did this lead to this and to that? And I don't know. We could keep going.
Real quick before we move on from the time traveling, TG says future Apocalypse is still time traveling from the future. There was some congestion.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's just a little delayed.
Yeah. He's stuck behind the Flash.
Okay.
All right. So here we have Beast, Nightcrawler, and Rogue, and they find ship. And Beast is excited about this one.
And now this is shipped from last season, right? Like, not last season. I'm sorry, from the old.
This is supposed to be the original ship. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Now this one is funny to me because like they go from this whole like Nightcrawler and Beast, they teleport through. Rogue just drops in, and then the next scene you see is they teleport in, and then Rogue lands. Like, didn't they like walk through the entire ship to get to this thing?
No, she just flew.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I never put that together, but I interpreted.
I noticed it too.
Flying too. So, I wish Mr. Know-It-All was here because he had a great point on his channel. A lot of what was cut out was like the connection pieces, like you're talking about, right? They jumped down and all of a sudden they're in here. Where was the walking the hallway? The weren't we just here kind of comments? Those pieces that, even though they're short, they add something to the show.
This scene right here, the jet, the base, this little aircraft, right? And you don't know why. You don't know if they talked about the plan. They just take you straight in. You're just like, okay, I'm accepting this.
Yeah, and then Beast powers ship up, and she's excited that, you know, she's back online. And so is Beast.
Yep. Beast is excited.
Master plan to merge with Gambit. Apocalypse's long game to
my old girlfriend.
Long time game.
5,000 years. I was trying to get these shots just to see if there was anything in the background that was worth, but not really.
No,
just Isan, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another.
Walk into Apocalypse's mouth.
I still think it's so weird seeing that.
Well, here's the other thing: is like, wasn't like Apocalypse like chosen to like have the celestial energy? Don't you have to be like a chosen person to do that?
Yep.
That was the impression that I got in the beginning of the season. Was
That's
like
what I felt too.
he was chosen, and like not just anybody can roll up in there. Like it's like, no, you are picked out, you're special, and we're gonna go with you to give you this power, yada yada yada. Not just hey, anybody can roll up in and ask the genie for a wish.
And what was his sacrifice?
Exactly.
Right? Because if he was chosen, he didn't have a sacrifice. He just
his skin.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was it? Was his plan? His sacrifice was to live forever and carry out the plan, right? Like he would never have a normal life. He had to do this that Esau wanted.
He never had a normal life anyway to begin with.
Well, for sure.
Yeah, no, he
first
always wanted to destroy everything.
First of his kind. Maybe they didn't require a sacrifice for him. They just figured, all right, this guy's a brand new thing. Let's just make him this thing. Oh God.
Oh dear. Oh dear. What's up, Mario? How's it going?
Mario.
Let's see. I like how they found war and how Apocalypse has an air. Oh, I don't know about that. Let's save that one for later. Sorry. Yes, 100%. Cave of Wonders. His sacrifice was his lustrous hair. So there you go.
True. That's a big sacrifice.
That is a big
Sacrifice.
All right.
Oh.
This was interesting. I just realized he was when I was going through the second viewing, he was working on that jetpack he used later on.
Okay.
That's kind of cool. I didn't notice that either.
Yeah.
The animation was really good in this episode too.
Mhm.
Yep.
Like
Honestly,
everything
the whole
flowed
season was
very smoothly. Yeah.
It was a step up.
Yeah. So they get the alert that something is approaching. That looks like a Star Wars ship, by the way.
Yeah.
A lot of Star Wars in this episode.
Princess Leia's ship in Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Yeah, looks like the Rebel blockade runner.
Mm-hmm. There it is. They have some words. They want them to get Gambit, to release Gambit, so that way they can just kill him, right?
I hate how their costumes are so mixed matched. Like it really it just bugs me. It like irks me for some reason.
I'm with you on that one.
Jay-Shot called me. He's like, "Well, Morph got an upgrade."
He did. He got
And I'm
shoulder
like-
pads.
And I'm like,
Your
he
shoulder
had
pad,
shoulder
yeah.
pads before already.
Yeah. Totally.
More
built like
shoulder
those.
pads if he needs to.
So he got promoted from based off of the other show. So the other episodes. But I was excited. I was going to call it out.
So this, yeah.
Now
There's
it's
Bo
not
DeMaio in the front. Still kept him in there.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at that.
I didn't even catch that one.
No.
That's a good.
Wait, didn't he die in Genosha? He was on the roof.
Yes, I think he
Yes.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know if that's actually him. It jumped out at me.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's a very prominent face on the screen, and everybody knows what that guy looks like now, maybe more than they'd like to. I'm surprised he didn't die when, the battle started or something, though, just to get one last stab into him.
Yeah. Yeah. I was wondering this too, if this was supposed to be a helicarrier.
I thought that.
It certainly looked like it.
funded.
I don't really know why,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, this definitely looks like it because it's a government thing, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Captain McKay says, if I met a celestial who wanted to grant me immense power but needed my hair as a sacrifice, I'm
that
out.
checks out, Mike.
Yeah.
He's out.
I've met you. That
No.
that checks out.
And I think everybody will agree that we want a 97 Forge Legends for sure.
There's
Oh, yeah.
one thing this season accomplished. It's spending future money.
Oh yeah.
Because, the characters, all X Factor looks great.
Yeah,
The
they
whole
do.
team looks amazing.
It's really good.
Just those colors, my God.
I would buy Val Cooper even. Like,
100%.
Yeah. Would they just replace the 2-pack with Val Cooper and Havoc?
there
Oh,
you
it's
go.
and they do like a plainclothes Bishop and Polaris.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So he uses his arm to take out that EMP blockade. And Jean notices that she can't find Rogue because she's gone into a different dimension.
Right.
With meeting up
Celestial.
with the Celestial.
I kind of like that implication that she's kind of always kind of keeping tabs on everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like she just noticed when boop, Rogue's gone. What's going on?
Yeah.
You know, I thought.
I also
thought that was
kind of feel weird that she's keeping tabs on everybody too.
There's that,
feel like
but at
she's
least
playing that mother role,
vital
yeah.
signs, maybe.
Right,
You know,
yeah.
but yeah, I get what you're saying.
You could be dropping a deuce, man, and you feel like, dude, privacy, man.
You know, way too
Wolverine's
much.
struggling.
to
Let's
tell
check on him. It's just
Jesus, man.
Oh, I didn't notice that the arm patch actually does say 1.
Yeah, it does.
I did not notice
too.
that.
I like that they showed you the inside of the cockpit of the Sentinel. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, they showing him coming up, rising from the helicarrier, right? We'll just say it's the helicarrier.
Yeah.
It was. I would expect like morphin time.
So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this is about the same size as like when Beast took over a Sentinel.
From this
It might
picture,
be.
yeah.
yeah. Would they retool it though to open chest or just repaint it?
I mean, they could.
They could retool it, but there's a lot of pieces that they could reuse from this 97 Sentinel, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Also, and again, I think I don't know if we talked about it in the chat or somebody else said it. The idea that they brought Sentinels here, right after the big loss in Genosha, the fact that they're just running it with more Sentinels, I don't think that was ever addressed in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah,
And it makes
But they're all-
how
X-Factor look
effed
even
up is
worse.
that? Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it
they're
makes
also
X-Factor looks really, really bad.
Yeah.
Right.
And also they're using human pilots so that way
Right.
they know that they won't destroy them. So they'll have to think of a different way to incapacitate all these Sentinels. And there's a lot of them.
Yes.
See, right there, they don't look that big now.
No.
I feel like even with the regular Sentinels in season 1, they were wildly inconsistent with their sizes.
They
It's
were.
Like you mentioned,
They were.
Beast went in the chest of the one. Okay, you get a kind of a scale for that size, but then there's other times where you see them and it's like, okay, that looks way bigger than that one did.
Maybe
Or
they have a
even the
small, medium,
original
large.
show. Even the original show where they like ripped off the ceiling of the mall to get
Yes.
Jubilee, like those ones were massive.
Well, even in the first season, when they ripped off the top of the X-Jet and the Sentinel was holding Cyclops in one hand.
Yep.
It's like the equivalent of us holding a legend
Mhm.
in our hand.
Sure.
Here's the new couple.
And this is the first time we see them, right?
Mhm.
I believe so because they've been
So, yeah.
they've been in
Yeah.
they're stationed by Gambit Cell.
I want the original, the first time we see Polaris. I want that figure. I don't want this one. I mean, I'll get
Yeah,
it if they
I
make
want-
it, but we're going to get this
You want
one and
the
it's going to make me
X-Factor.
sad.
Mhm.
I want the X.
I want the
one,
X
too.
Factor one, exactly. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've been holding off on buying that 2-pack because I have a feeling they're just going to re-release it. Not really. They're going to redo it.
Yeah,
New
it's X-Men
tooling.
97.
Yep.
Yeah.
So here we go. See, there's a lot. They're coming
There are
from
a lot.
inside, from underneath the helicarrier.
Think about the size of that ship holding all these things. And then launching
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Pew pew.
Cerebra.
Once again, Charles just sitting around.
Mm-hmm. Most of the episode, he's just sitting in Cerebra.
Mhm.
He should at least have been able to take out some of the Sentinels, considering they had human pilots.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unless they had
Wow.
built, I guess they know he would have those powers, so maybe there's defenses for that. But
Oh, psychic blocks.
Like a
Yeah.
barrier.
Do they know enough
Giant
about him though to
Magneto
build
helmets.
that?
I feel like Val does.
Okay.
Yeah, she would know.
Alright.
I mean, we're going with a lot of assumption there, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
you gotta.
And we're back with Rogue.
Okay, so we're here.
So tiny.
There's a lot I don't like. I will say Isan looks cool here, though.
Agreed.
Does look cool. I don't like what's happening, but he looks cool.
Yeah.
So I caught this when she was like trying to punch her, and like Isan sends her back. She's got two left hands.
Whoa.
The way it was drawn.
My
Angle.
brain is not making sense of this right now.
Yeah, my
The
brain wasn't
angle.
making sense of it either. But when I got the
I-
screenshot,
It's not.
that's
it's not
her
like-
back.
I think it's just the shadow that makes it look like the.
I
thumb is
see
on
what
the
you're
other side of
saying,
the
though.
hand.
Yeah.
It looks like it's behind, but it's actually in front.
I
the
don't
thumb.
know.
Interesting.
like her shit got all twisted.
Yeah.
Going to be a rogue variant now with 2 left.
Now, this part I was surprised. I was like, oh, they're actually going to address that. Like that.
Yes,
I was surprised
sort
that they even like. I thought that she was just going to run around with that forever. Like,
Yeah. It's like when Kyle caught us in Comic-Con. He's like, "You're not supposed to be here.
yeah,
You're not supposed to have that."
yeah.
I
It's
did
ripping
think,
off her
though,
lanyard.
I did think, though, like, after the build-up in the whole episode, and then he's just like, yep, you're not supposed to have that. Bye. It's like, oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
well,
like it was an afterthought. They're like, hey, wait a minute. She's still
Yeah.
got that thing. And they're like, oh, crap. Okay. Have the Celestial take it away. All right. Sounds good.
John says she took a Peter Griffin fall. Giant chicken falling. All right. Yeah.
It's kind of weird that he took
That
that
was
power
cool.
away to then just give her other power.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it like that. Well, that wasn't the
I
power she needed, though. You know?
Yeah, it's a different one. Yeah.
Different power. That one
There's
just
a
let her
different
live
model for
forever. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is only like half Apocalypse power. You need the
You need the full.
Yeah.
got to upsell you on the higher
Yeah.
model.
You got to get a new router and everything.
New costume.
Yeah.
What does she think she's gonna do with that fist?
I don't think she's thinking right now. I think she's just
You're right.
You know,
You're right.
Punch
throwing
him in one of
spaghetti
his-
at the wall and see what
One of
sticks.
his 10 eyes.
Ooh.
Or 8. I don't know how many.
Yeah, whatever's like doing damages to her arm is also just getting to her face now.
And that's just what we think, like the celestial power that's just emulating from him.
Mm-hmm. That's what I assumed
Yeah.
it
It's
was,
like the
right?
sheer energy in the area
Yeah,
or something.
burning
I
her
would
flesh
think.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing
But you
more
also see it
specific.
later on with Nightcrawler's hand too. But it's only the right hand,
Well, I feel
Yeah,
like
I
it's
noticed
the
that
hand they're
too.
reaching out with.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
This is the one you really want.
Yeah. Give me that jewel. You get this one instead.
The voice actor for Magneto does the Isan voice, by the way. It sounded familiar to me. I couldn't quite place who it was. I assumed it was going to be the Apocalypse Charles Xavier guy because they just seemed to give him whatever.
What was it?
But yeah, it was Matthew
Ross-
Waterston, I think.
The one who does Xavier and Apocalypse is Ross Marquand, right?
Yes. Yep.
So when
Who's
they
like
did
crazy talented.
he is. He has so many
Crazy
different
talent.
voices.
He did the Red Skull in Infinity War, and like
Yes.
I'm like, holy shit, they got Hugo Weaving back. I can't believe they got him back. Nah, they didn't.
How about that? Yeah.
He
Well,
just
like,
nailed
that
it.
too.
When they do the recap on this episode, Apocalypse's voice from last season sounds so much different than this season. So was it a different actor last season?
Did they well, I wonder. No, would it have
Could
made
be.
sense to bring in
It's-
the original guy?
He sounded older, and his voice was deeper.
Interesting. Probably worth a look up.
Was it just one line last season? Just that,
Just
the
the
end
end, right?
credit thing?
I think so. Yeah.
Right.
So I wonder if they just used the original guy for that.
Maybe.
And they knew
Yeah.
the season would be taxing on him. So real quick, when Kurt walked in, Isan should have said, all right, this isn't a charity. We're not running a charity here, guys.
I was tempted to just put a whole bunch of all the X-Men just in a white background, just walking in towards the end. Like, I'm taking their place.
Yeah.
No,
I'll be
me. No,
taking-
me. I'm Spartacus. Yeah.
Yeah. I will do it. No, I'll do it.
Guys, you got to pick one. And he's just getting frustrated.
All right, I gotta agree with
Yeah.
John here. If an ant
It's true.
goes into your, yeah, I'd freak out a little bit too.
Yeah.
That's
a
true.
whole lot, a whole
Yeah.
lot.
Or a wasp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's not in this episode
Oh.
it's not in the season.
Oh.
Yeah.
that we know of.
Do the Earth's Mightiest Heroes
Could've been-
rewatch next.
She could have been there the whole
Ooh,
time.
I wouldn't mind that actually. That's
Yeah,
that's a
it's
good
good.
watch.
That is a good watch.
So here she is transformed.
Covered
I
in
don't-
glow tape.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
how
just
to
don't know
feel
what
about
they were
this one.
thinking. Like, what this is unsatisfying for anyone. I don't know.
This isn't
This
from the
does
comics,
nothing
is
for
it?
me.
I
don't think so.
I read a comment from somebody, and I guess there was a point in time where Carol Danvers had taken or had gotten celestial energy, and she was able to steal it from Carol Danvers and turned into something similar to this.
Right. Okay.
This is giving me like the Transformer vibes, where a Transformer turns into a Prime or something, like, you know, like some mega. Who was it? Hot Rod, when he took the Prime. Like upgrade kind of.
You mean the Autobot Matrix?
Yeah, it just gave me. I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah, no, I wasn't very excited to see there as well. Okay, I did not see this coming. I'll say that. I'll say that for sure. This is not what I expected. If someone told me that this was going to happen, I'd be like, I don't know about that. Like,
that's
that script leaked. I would have said, nah, this shit's fake.
Well,
yeah,
also,
exactly.
When you brought up the whole Carol Danvers thing and the celestial powers, I had forgot. They should have mentioned that. Like, that's the reason why she could, you know, be in front of Isan and even try to bargain, because she has this power in her.
No time, Machu. No time for any of that.
Because I completely forgot that she absorbed her abilities and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually thought that was going to end up being the cost that she had to pay, was like,
right,
we would sort of get like the X-Men Legacy Rogue, where she kind of still had the absorption powers but lost her sort of permanent powers.
Mm-hmm.
The negative to that would have been that, like, you don't have that like problem of her being able to touch people anymore. Like, you know, she would have been able to control touching Gambit now, and that's a little too, I don't know. I'm not a huge happy ending person, to be honest. Like, you need some drama, you need some.
I've never liked that. I've never liked the idea of them touching. Yeah.
No, those two specifically. Like, I kind of liked in the comics when they did that. They were sort of like split for a while. Like, they didn't. I think he came back into the picture eventually, but she was like with Magneto at that point, which I'm not the biggest fan in the world of that either. But I did like that Rogue. Like, she kind of came into her own more, had more of like a leadership role. It would have been interesting if that's where they went, but they didn't.
Rick Jones, I didn't even notice that she had a tiara on.
That was the first thing I thought, dude. I was like, oh, she got a Wonder Woman tiara. She's like kind of like Wonder Woman She-Ra mix here. Like,
you know, the other thing I was thinking of, like, you know how we said Colossus is not a cape guy? Rogue is not a cape guy.
Which I disagree with, by the way. But
oh, really?
Just that Acolyte's costume is sick. I'm sorry. I got no qualms about saying that.
I love it too. It's ridiculous, but
it makes no sense, but I love it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's right, but I will say Hasbro is dying to do this figure just because of that shaped cape. They love doing that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, I think that season 1, like the M shirt Magneto had that sort of shaped cape like that. They're going to try to fucking reuse that.
Brandon, now you got me thinking that Hasbro is a part of this
I'm telling you, dude, that's where all this is coming from.
If you make her look like this, we have plenty of that. We have plenty.
I also feel like they're gonna make it like that that translucent Sue Storm, like how it was like
pearlescent almost.
Pearlescent. I think they're gonna do that with her skin or hair or whatever.
I gotta tell you right now, if this turns into figure form, I ain't buying it.
I'm not buying
it.
And
I bought Basketball Gambit, and I
think we all did just for that. We all bought it just for that head sculpt.
Yep, just for that Rogue.
What if it's the best Rogue head sculpt?
It's got a tiara. It can't be.
Yeah,
she winks. It's a wink head sculpt.
If it's a removable tiara, we could have a conversation. You could put the headband on instead.
You're gonna see people like paint the skin on over that tiara.
I love their reactions. They're so different.
Yeah,
this is meme worthy right here. That. Like, this is absolutely meme worthy.
Kurt's so excited.
Kurt's like, you go, girl.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck?
He's like, my God.
What did you trade for that? Yeah.
My stars and garters.
Yeah. It's got that whole Adam Sandler, Chris Farley SNL skit vibe to it. All you need is Beast doing this.
Yeah, they're gonna save this. I'm gonna keep this screenshot. And she basically just thanks, Nightcrawler for
keeping the faith.
Keeping the faith and praying for him. This is when he realizes, like, oh, wait a second, what did she give up?
Realize what he thought of a couple minutes ago.
And Beast is still like, what the hell is she wearing?
No, he knows what's going to happen right now.
He's like, welcome to the party, pal. Yeah. Real quick, your boys got toys says, I'm definitely not buying more than one. So,
no, you have to say it the way it was written. I'm definitely not buying more than one.
Definitely not buying more than one.
We're kind of joking about Hasbro telling them what to design, but also, like, if you look at the Gambit Horseman costume from last week, Hasbro was doing jumping jacks in the office when they saw that because it's just a repaint with different boots. So, like, we're sort of joking about that, but, like, there's also, like,
we could throw overlays on and new boots. Done.
Straps are easy. They could just slide the straps up.
They also did the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Like, that was perfectly timed for people to just suddenly want to buy that figure. Because I remember when everybody was talking about, oh, I don't need this Professor X. I already have a Professor X. I don't need this one. I'm not going to buy this. That's a pass.
Lo and behold.
And it was sold out.
That chair alone was going to sell it. Like, nobody had that specific chair already, unless you 3D printed it.
Yeah, but a lot of people I would talk to, they're like, I don't care. It looks the same.
Those people don't care about attention to detail, I guess.
I know. Toy father.
A yellow chair is a yellow chair.
Calling you out. Toy papa.
I think he got it though.
Probably did. He got it before you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
So outfits just keep getting worse in this series. X-Men losing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm hoping we return next season. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm hoping we go back to the originals.
No, next season they'll all be wearing just straight black suits.
Those 2000 Revolution ones.
No,
like
they're probably going to have the MCU suits.
Oh, don't even say that. Don't even say that.
I'm out. Like, if they do that, I'm out. Like, I'm out. Like, no, I'm good. Like,
it was a lot for me to, like, deal with this season. That would be too much for me. Don't say that.
Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, Kwame says it makes sense that the rewrites were celestial heavy. MCU still trying to make the Eternals relevant.
Nice.
I'm trying to make things happen.
I didn't even see the Eternals.
Me
not
either.
Much. Yeah.
I think it might have been the first one I didn't see. I didn't see that, and I didn't see Love and Thunder. I don't know which one came first.
I think after Black Widow is when I was just like, I'm okay. I'm good. That's where I stepped out as like, whatever happens. It's fine.
I did like Yelena though. That was
yeah. She was a good addition for sure. Rowdy Rouse is here. What's going on, Rowdy? She says, I thought the season was too rushed. Could have had 15 episodes or more. Fat to chew on. Agreed.
Completely agree.
I don't know if I agree because it's just the pace of this. By the time it was episode 9, I was just like, well, I'm glad this is over.
Well, I think it's stretch out what's there. Don't try to add anything new.
Right. Like last season, I was like, I wanted more. This season, I'm like,
you could have had 3 episodes of like the Wolverine Adamantium one. That you could have fit that into 3 episodes. Like the first episode could have been just getting them there.
I think 2 episodes. I know you want to see Wolverine.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just saying like there was enough there for 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Like, and then like you could have had like them all called there. Like they could have got envelopes or something, and then they all showed up, and then they're like, "Hey, what the hell?"
No, the envelopes were done by Gambit.
You can't
have that happen again.
Save the envelopes for later. Yeah. Okay. Yes, the Brood
was a huge waste.
More. Yeah. All could 3 have been like arcs of that deserved more. There need to be way more time in all of that.
Garrison,
I don't know if Brood could have gotten a season. I'm not going to say that, but it could have gotten a three episode arc or something.
Yeah, yeah, definitely like a 3 episode arc for them. So guess who got her pilot's license,
or at least her learning permit?
Yeah. Her learning
permit. Her nose in that shot. Is it like connected to the glasses? Like the thing is the mustache.
It's a fake one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cue the music.
Here we go. We got Diggs with a very generous $10 super hat. Professor X has Cerebro. Machu has PowerPoint. Uncanny cinema.
It's Cerebra, bro.
Cerebra. Thing is, they only ever stretch stories to sell ad space for 20 episodes. Now they already got your money. It's a good point. It's a good point.
That is a good point. Yeah.
Not selling more ad
But
space.
a lot more people were trying. I think a lot of people were getting Disney Plus just to watch
True.
X-Men 97 after like the first season.
Mm-hmm.
There's
So-
Raphael again. So.
Looks good, man.
Yeah, he's a little overwhelmed here.
A little over skis. Oh. And was that where Storm makes the comment, or was that later?
In a little bit,
Okay. Cool.
I think. Yeah.
So
Check it out, Brandon is Siren.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
just
still
don't know why
really-
they even bothered. I really don't have two Madroxes flying the plane or something. I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't even notice.
They
It's
could have
just
just
weird
had
to
a whole
introduce her in
army of
this episode.
Madroxes.
Yeah. Which I guess they did at one point in this episode. I think later on they do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I kind of like this. I thought this was kind of cool.
Where he
I did like
bounces
this
off
too.
just to get more
Yeah.
power. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how they timed it too, where they're working together as a team to,
Yep.
take out that wall.
And I think they seem more like a team than the X-Men do too.
Oh, yeah, right here. Yeah, definitely.
Still don't think Wolfsbane does anything either, right? Like,
She just crouches a lot.
yeah, just hasn't really like she's been in it this season. She's had a
She's looking at
couple.
stuff.
She
Yeah, I
actually
think, has
talks.
she actually had lines? She did have
Yeah.
a couple lines. Okay,
Yeah, whereas Siren just looks cool
Screaming.
standing there and
does look cool. I do like the costume.
yeah.
She has the
Yeah.
hero landing at all times, 24.
Yeah,
They are more matched as a team in terms of suits.
definitely.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, it does bother me the multiple man suit here is not matching up with theirs, but that's probably the lighting, I guess.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's the lighting.
Yeah, but I just getting all those figures with the same colors is just gonna be great. I hope it happens.
Mhm.
Forge looking like RoboCop 3.
I'm like, so you built this jetpack, but did you give yourself any weapons?
No,
I didn't see him
He didn't
doing
have time.
anything.
He didn't have time.
Well, yeah, because he was still building it when
I
they
barely
showed up.
finished this thing.
Would have been funny if it sputtered at one point. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like still prototyping. And then this is Storm's comment here, where they have to be careful about
yeah.
humans. So again, the idea though that they brought Sentinels as a big FU, but then they put humans in it to be like, oh, can't touch us.
You can't kill us.
Can't touch us. It's pretty.
Shoot them down, but make sure they land softly.
Yeah,
Activate their parachutes.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, they had to show that.
What's on his hand? We got like a
I
weapon.
was just gonna say, is it
a
extended?
cannon.
Maybe I was
Yeah,
looking
it's
at
a-
that too.
yeah.
I think
Did
all
they
of
all
them
have
had like
right hand cannons?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they all had right hands.
yeah.
I don't even remember this shot of all
All
of
of
them
them.
down,
All of
Yeah.
them just like got taken out by Storm.
and they just watch from the ground. Glad we're not
Yep.
up there. Yeah.
So hey, at least we're doing overtime for this, right,
You
Jamie?
didn't do shit.
Cable's a beast in this one.
Cable
Yeah.
basically pulls a Cyclops from last season,
Yeah,
where he
Yeah.
lands with this blast, but from his gun.
it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
There you go. TG says Forge deluxe set with jetpack.
Sold.
Do that.
Okay.
Do that. And then Rowdy commenting that Jube is wearing the Gen X suit. Didn't think Legends would get around to it, but now I didn't
Yeah,
pick up on
there's
that.
a chance.
that's the one. Yeah, I would definitely pick up Jubilee in the Gen X suit.
I still want the original one, dang it.
Her original costume.
Yes.
Yeah, I want them to.
You didn't
redo
get the
that too.
VHS, huh?
I did, but it's like the new one like has like the upgraded stuff, so it's like, come on, guys, give us the update at least.
John wants to
Believe me,
know
I
why.
swapped the head sculpts. It looks great on the VHS box one, but still.
Need that winking head. Why don't the X-Men have their own Sentinels? It's probably why they're losing this arms race.
Ask
You're gonna
for
get a
it.
bunch of dangers.
I was gonna say I can't imagine a world where they actually make their own Sentinels.
I don't think that's ever happened, has it? I'm trying to think if I've ever seen that adapted in like the comics or anything. I don't think so.
I don't believe I have.
I
Yeah.
think Danger is the closest thing to that.
Mm-hmm.
You boys saying Jubilee got a glow up in all aspects of the season. 100%. 100%.
Still one of my
It
favorite.
was weird, because it's like Cyclops should know, even if he shoots at Cable with his optic blast, it's not going to really do anything to him.
Yeah, because if it
But does
doesn't do
Cable
anything
know
with his
that?
Actually, he doesn't realize that Havoc's his brother.
Yeah, I think they still, after the first show, I don't think they realized that. They know their powers didn't work, but they didn't know why, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Although, the only one who would know is Cable.
Right. Yeah, it felt like, I think I said this to you too, right, Machu, where it's like, what's his name? Not Kevin Feige.
Why do my powers not work on you?
Wonder Bomb?
No, it felt like, God, who's the Star Wars guy? What can I think of his name? Filoni. Filoni talks about doing the Clone Wars animated series where he's got to write this whole thing that they've never met, that Grievous and Anakin have never met.
Yes, because
They're
they
doing all these ridiculous things.
Yeah.
It feels like they're doing a whole thing here where it's like, yep, Cyclops and Havoc can't meet yet. We got a plan. So
you know what would have been cool though is if like Cable dropped a line at Havoc and called him Unk.
Oh.
Well, the fact that he like didn't reveal that, or he like didn't lead on that, like Cyclops and Jean were his parents that whole time, though. Like he wouldn't throw a line like that out.
But it would just be like, hey, there's a nod to, But I guess for Cable's,
plus nobody said Unk in '97.
That's true. That's true.
They say Chuck.
Chuck,
It's gonna be hard on the writers, like wanting to use or just knowing more common, like colloquial terms from 2026, and then having to be like, well, can't say that. It's got to say talk to the hand, like.
Yeah. Can you imagine like they like have a guy that's hired just for that? Like, it's like, what did you hire him for? He knows everything about the '90s, including
lingo
language.
expert.
Yeah. Yeah. So literally, we have to run
and
every script through him, and he's like, no, got to take that out. Nope, got to take that out.
He's got the Liam Gallagher bucket hat and Janko jeans.
Yeah. Hacky sacking. He doesn't have a phone. He just hacky sacks when he's bored.
Yeah. He has a pager.
So what I'm seeing here is he's ricocheting his force
blast
punch.
Yeah, his force punch. His beam of punches. Yeah, he's ricocheting it off to hit Cable in the face. I guess so that way it doesn't hit him as hard.
Which it wouldn't affect him at all.
Well, yeah. I mean,
it wouldn't. This is the part that bugged me. It's like it would, even if they knew or didn't know, it still shouldn't have any effect on Cable whatsoever.
Yeah, but does he ever actually hit him? So I wonder, like, if Cyclops doesn't know that and he's trying to, basically throw a warning shot out, so he's not hitting his own kid.
This is your warning shot, like Jey Uso.
Yeah. This is definitely. I definitely don't like Cyclops this season, man. I really miss first season Cyclops. This whole thing was, I feel like it was.
I mean, they just returned to the basics. What can I say?
Mm-hmm. This was the original line that needed to get adjusted. All right, X Factor, riz up the ops if they cooked. So,
Yep.
He's doing the Marvel Rivals attack. Honestly, I'd shoot my 50-year-old time traveling kid, no problem. Get up to him with catches later on.
This makes me think of like when they added Cyclops to Rivals. They were doing like the voice actor is the same voice actor from the show. Was doing a bunch of streams with the voice actor that did Daredevil, and he just kept saying really weird lines like, "I know the perfect angle to bounce on it."
I do like that they're using the actors from the shows now in video games and stuff. Like he's going to be Cyclops and Tokon also.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, that's
he
what
did Cyclops in Cosmic Invasion.
Yep,
that's what was
back
so
to
great
that
about
Marvel
the
versus
old
Capcom.
The old Capcom games like Children of the Atom. They actually pulled they got the voice actors like that. Well, what they did was they flew out to Canada to get it all recorded because originally they did it with Japanese voice actors, and they're like, this isn't gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
And so they flew to Canada and recorded it all.
Oh yeah, so now
we did finally see this scene.
Yeah, which we thought was a training scene, but it's an actual fight.
Yeah. And this is before the reveal, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She senses something.
I think this was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
What was interesting too is their belt buckles are different.
Wait,
oh,
what?
really?
Oh shit!
Yeah. So the Morph one had the X, and Wolverine just has the buckle.
Oh.
That's got an X on it.
Wait, he's got an X on it.
Does
Let
it?
me see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice try though.
Oh, the Doc Ock is dope.
Yeah,
I love.
Good to
I
see
love
him
that he did
again.
this. Yeah. Oh,
That Spider-Man animation, man, Doc Ock.
Still just teasing us. Put these versions in the next Spider-Verse movie at least, please.
oh yeah, that'd be cool.
God, it just feels like the one that they're missing so far. They got to be saving it for the last one.
So
So
this
this
is
is-
the part you were
different
talking about,
podcast.
Machu.
Yeah, I'm like, why even bother pulling out her sword? Now he's
True, he
using
got the-
claws
he got
and
the-
sword.
He's got to remind everybody he spent some time in Japan.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
Stop talking about it. All right.
Exactly.
That's not Cheney. That's Morph.
It was cool to see like a lot of this stuff with Psylocke. Like we got to see like stuff with Psylocke we never got to see before. So that's one of my favorite things about this season.
That's a
So
great still right
It's
there.
so funny.
So I actually had it when she first stabs him, but then I was just like, oh, let me get when he throws the sword at her. And I'm like, oh, here's the frame. And I'm like, oh, that's actually a really good shot.
Perfect. Yeah.
That's why he got the sword so that he can throw it at her. So.
That is a funny shot though.
It's Hasbro telling us we'll see Brown Suit Wolverine. It comes with the sword. There you go. That's
Probably.
You already
it.
got
I
Brown Suit
doubt it.
Wolverine.
Not with the sword though, Machu.
Yeah.
And maybe,
Honestly,
maybe
that
he'll have
one
the
needs
head
shading.
state too.
That one needs black shading that it's not going to get.
Wait, is it Psylocke and Wolverine in a 2-pack
Yes.
Yes.
for Gamerverse?
Yep.
Mhm.
And she comes with the sword.
Mhm.
There you go. That's it. But it's not Brown Suit.
Well, you know they're going to reuse that body and throw
Yeah.
a 97 head on it and call
Oh,
it a
yeah.
day.
Maybe they throw that goofy head on.
Then she'll come with swords.
So I didn't understand why, like he had like this proud mentor moment with Jubilee.
Because
Well,
at the end of the day, they're all friends still, Machu. They may have a little schism going on, but at the end of the day, they still all respect each other.
Well, I was gonna say too, they went back and forth. You know, he probably took a liking to her when they were going back and forth when they, you know, he had her in prison.
Oh, when
I
she
don't-
called her, when she called him bootleg
Knockoff
Cyclops,
or-
knockoff Cyclops.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That's why, so I feel like they might have developed a little bit of a relationship there. And by the way, it could be that he's for some reason finding himself fond of her because he is, you know, the uncle type of thing. So not
This
really
part was
realizing
weird because it was just like, okay, wow, she can practically fly now. Like,
Yeah.
she's really.
She can fall with style.
Yeah.
But then fly
style.
back into the back of the jet, though. Like,
Well, she uses her
I-
powers to get rid of the missile, right? Because it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Basically
to
acts as a
knock off
flare.
the
Yeah.
heat. Yeah, exactly, like a flare. I kind of like that it wasn't perfectly smooth either. Like she kind of rolled into the jet.
Yeah, she
I actually
almost
liked that
landed
it
in
wasn't like perfect superhero pose. It was still a little hairy.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind
I
of
appreciated that. Yeah.
Yeah, this kind of gave me the vibe of I don't know if you guys saw Ahsoka, where the Jedi's is like, hey, we gotta like force jump, so they just to reach a far distance to a plane, so they forced to go basically
Like
what
off
she
the
just
ground?
did. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they need to
nothing. He's just
Big
in
push.
like he's jumping in air and he just force up. So
yeah,
just
because you need the
like a double jump. Like if
The
you're playing,
propulsion.
you need the
Yeah.
propulsion in space. That's why.
Right.
but and yeah, they did this the same thing here.
Yeah.
I feel like it was like similar writers from other previous Disney
Alright.
shows.
Yeah. I like it though. I
I mean,
agree,
this had
when
some
Brandon
like
said
Star
it was
Wars. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. No, go ahead.
But
Just had some Star Wars vibes, like the chase and some of the overlays they would show on like the ship navigators and stuff.
Yeah,
That had some
yeah,
Star
I
Wars
agree.
too. There's some Star Wars later on that showed up to me too. We talked about last week. Had like the Empire Strikes Back sort of feel with Gambit in bed, looking out the window. You know,
Mhm.
it definitely seems like there's some Star Wars influence here, at least visually.
Just real quick, TG, I think we've said that we don't think so. There's been no like official scene with them where they know. They may have a schism, but at the end of the day, they're all side complex. So is she never flying the plane again?
I mean, all of them have to crash at once, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
honestly, that last still looks like the Spider-Man animated series. Just like it just looks like it's a still from that. Like you could tell me that was from the crossover episode of the X-Men on Spider-Man, and I would believe
she's still got those glasses with that weird nose on.
Little diamond nose.
Actually, she brings it back in one piece.
She does because she gets back in it. Yeah. So technically, she should be above everybody else. Everybody else has crashed it. She has.
Everybody else has crashed.
That's true.
Yep.
Cyclops crashes one every other week.
Yeah.
It was a cool shot.
All
I feel like
Siren's back.
I feel like the animation for some reason stepped up here. Like, yeah, this was really cool. Oh.
Yep, he's up to 85%.
Did they show us anywhere in between 0 and 85%?
It just goes from 0 to 85.
Yeah.
And then 100.
Yeah.
The spoiler.
It's like a DeLorean. Yeah.
And then he just miraculously wakes up from a coma and he's ready to get down. No fogginess, no nothing, just all right.
Yeah, she really doesn't do anything here. She
Wolfsbane?
Yeah, Wolfsbane doesn't do anything here. Sorry.
No, she's crouching. She's crouching again in that other shot.
Getting punched.
Something's wrong with the slides.
Oh.
There we go.
I
like how the music.
Yes, I was just going to say the music drops here and it's just focused on that. That was cool. Oh. What's up, KJ?
What up, KJ?
What up?
Yo, sup, peeps?
So, you know what? When I look at Strong Guy, I imagine KJ's voice coming from him.
That's what you hear,
guy.
Oh my god, KJ as Strong Guy?
Yeah,
I love that.
Hey guys, who's gonna get clobbered? Take you down to mass.
Why are you late? I get my dunks. Yeah.
So we got the return of Gambit here. So now we know why he wasn't wearing a hospital gown, because it wouldn't be as cool.
Right.
His ass blowing in the
blowing in
No cards
Every
around.
time he swings the staff is just
What's up, Joe?
In this scene, am I the only one that was expecting like a Gambit phrase from the '92?
From but he doesn't use one.
Yeah.
Everyone can relax. Yeah.
The writer was like
100%.
The writer's like,
no, he could have easily pulled a bunch of cards out to multiple men and been like, pick a card, any card.
Yeah, so many lines you could think of, and he just went.
Everyone can relax.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Gambit
it my way.
has returned.
All right, look at that. We got a very generous $10 super hat from Kwame saying, enjoying the stream. Thanks. Dude, we appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. So, and then Mutant X Collector says, best scene of the entire episode.
Yeah, he really kicks ass in this fight. This just looks wrong, by the way. Out of context.
I thought the same thing.
I was going to say that earlier.
I didn't, and I feel good about that, honestly.
Well, when I was when I was watching it, I didn't think of it at the time. Yeah. But when I'm taking the screenshots, and I'm just like, wait a second.
No, when I was watching it, I was like, oh, that doesn't look right.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that meme. But yeah.
Couch. And the five guys.
Yeah, the five dudes.
Yeah. Out of context, it's like she looks like she has a smirk on her face too. So it's like, whoa.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, before this gets out of hand,
there's always one. There's always one per episode. Gotta be.
Pete.
Wow.
Those are good back-to-back slides too. Yeah. That just flowed well.
Mm-hmm.
That's good shit.
I like how they even comment when they're fighting that this is meaningless because
it's pointless. Yeah,
they're countering each other's.
They were literally just passing it back to each other.
It's KJ. Not now.
So Bishop shoots the ground.
Not my strong back.
Knocks him off balance, and
there she is again.
She doesn't say anything, right? She just screams.
She doesn't. She has not a single line. Yeah.
And we didn't talk. Did we talk about it yet?
We talked about it backstage. Yeah, that we
so like
trying to figure out.
Because like when I went back to watch a few episodes, I remember seeing Banshee, and he's getting with Myra and Muir Island, but like he looks like he's in his 30s or 40s, right? Maybe, yeah.
Late 20s, early
late
30s,
20s, yeah. And this is his daughter, but we don't know that we don't know who her mother is,
right?
But like, how old is she?
Makes no sense, right?
Like
even if she's because Jubilee in the original, I guess, was like 14, 15.
Yeah,
she looks older than that, but even 14, 15, that totally throws all the
timing off. Totally.
Maybe it's his sister in this or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
They're gonna have to, if they're ever gonna even revisit it again, they're gonna have to change that. It just doesn't make any sense.
In like, X-Men lore, is it him and Moira's kid, or is it just his kid?
I don't know about that one. I just know it's his kid.
Well, I'm thinking
it's Moira's kid.
It's not. Okay, so it could easily be someone before that happened. So
yeah, that's true.
That could be the throwaway. Yeah. Yeah, she had lines. Her lines were
She had a couple, in fact. Yeah.
Machi, you want to restart your video there? You froze. Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah. That's going back to this slide.
I thought he was sleeping.
Yeah.
I was looking down.
XXX scores.
And then there were 3.
Yeah, right.
I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm still here? Okay. Let's see. Come on. I don't think KJ's enjoying this though as much as we are.
What, the strong guy KJ?
Yeah. They ran out of budget and couldn't afford a voice actor for Simon. Took the screams.
We'll just replace KJ with KJ will do the voice acting for strong guy.
Yeah. Mutants age differently and comics. Don't think too hard about it.
Could have also been Jubilee's age in the early show, in the the previous show, and Jubilee's 18 now, right? So,
right.
Yeah, but I mean, still, that when last we saw him, he was only 4 or 5 years ago. So
yeah, but like we didn't know he had a kid, and maybe he had a kid when he was 20.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Maybe even younger.
Yeah. So.
And he just charges the card. He just charges the cards and throws it right at her. Wait, where's that picture? My slides are all over the place.
So one leg, he toasted everybody.
Yeah. So this is what I didn't get. Is he can only charge non-organic things in the comics.
Technically, they're not organic, are they?
They're all alive.
He's charging the suit and not multiple man.
That could be it.
Right.
There you go.
So
also explains why it doesn't kill him.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough. It was just enough to knock him off.
Yeah, and it just goes up to his head too. Right.
Yeah.
And causes a domino effect of all of them bouncing into each other.
Yeah. Look, changes in and out.
I forgot what he said. His last line.
Some of us looking damn good for having a 26-year-old. Shelp, if that's you, man, absolutely. I'll be you when I grow up. Maybe he got power boots because of being possessed and a horseman.
Boost.
There you go. Boost. Power boost. I like power boots better. So.
He was pretty powerful against the Tri-Sentinel too, I'll say.
Yeah. Just needs to work.
Yeah. He got a glow up too because he wasn't that gnarly in the original show.
No.
Well,
is this
in the original,
or back to 86? It only went up 1%.
It only went up 1% out of all of that.
All that battle in 1%.
1%.
Yeah.
But laying in bed, 0 to 85.
Yeah.
All that time.
This is when it should have started spiking because he's up and about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's asking Cable, "What are you doing?" And Cable's like, "Have you met my parents?"
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Could use some help. I didn't met my parents.
So yeah, he uses his arm to block the optic blast and deflect it back at Jean, which I was surprised that it broke her telekinetic shield.
TK shield.
TK shield.
This part was cool.
When he removes the visor.
Yeah. He's like, no.
My one weakness.
Yeah. How does my son know my one weakness? I would never thought he went that far.
can't control the punch dimension.
And he just levels a couple of floors here.
This is what happens when you go with knockoff stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It will go Super Saiyan.
He basically does. I mean, look at this.
What was she doing there? Just shielding everybody, or was it?
Yeah.
Well, because like everything came down, right? So like
Everything was
right.
falling down.
floors, leveling
they
up.
just magically landed in the same level as Gambit.
Little did she know she was protecting the enemy.
I must have rewound this scene like 3
How did they
4
get here?
times
Yeah.
because it was so fast.
Yeah.
This when you go to the next slide, I'm like, and I'm not eating. I'm not doing. I'm like, did I?
Yeah.
miss
When
something?
let
me rewind.
When I was watching, when I was getting the stills, I'm like, how did Bishop get taken out? And I was like, don't tell me he just throws rocks at Polaris and she just knocks him over. That's how he got taken out. I don't know if he got I don't really know if he got taken out.
Looking at the shot, it looked like
he just
was
liked
falling
it.
off.
He just enjoyed it. That's it.
Plot convenience.
Yeah. So this is the other Morph cameo.
I totally
weird
missed
costume.
that one.
That's
I didn't see that either.
that's Flatman.
Oh, it's Flatman.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what the F
it's
is, Flatman.
Okay.
Is it really, or you're just saying that?
No, that's really what it is.
It's Flatman.
I did not
Yeah.
catch that.
It's not Reed.
No idea.
It's Flatman.
Yeah, Shelf says it. Flatman. So
He's flat.
Yeah. There was
Man,
another
Pretty
picture
self-explanatory.
Great Lake Avenger.
here. So like there was another picture here, but I don't know where we went. Wolverine just does a front flip into the scene. And I'm like, that was totally unnecessary.
That's what he does.
That was after the shot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was like, dude, you're a little late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You coming in with that style when that just
Wait,
happened?
this scene right here. He's already shot.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
no.
think so.
No.
No?
Oh, yeah,
because they
yeah.
don't-
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
he is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where the hell was he?
Wait, why is my slides all over
We
the
jumped
place?
ahead.
then?
Yeah.
So he front flipped after the shot. He was like, "Did anybody look at that?"
What I
Yeah,
missed.
so anyway, he shoots him.
You guys see me? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's supposed to happen after this. He walks right up to him. Xavier walks out of Cerebra.
Shocked face.
Yeah. Like, don't do it. And then he just shoots him in the face. And then that's when everybody arrives. Convenient.
Which you think Cable would have known that would have happened? Like, I don't know.
What? What happened?
If he shot him like that, what would have happened? Like, you're literally just taking Gambit out of commission and giving Apocalypse control of his body.
You saw the meters, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Celesto meter.
Celeste.
I don't think Morph was afraid of getting sued. They just wanted to use him as another cameo.
Yeah. But also, like,
They've already
Alright,
used
two-
Reed.
two things. Flatman. Okay. So is Morph just like out here looking at everybody? Like he's just like that's his homework every night, trying to figure out which characters to become and stuff. Like,
Oh yeah.
if we're going into like Flatman, who's not, I would say dare to say a main character, but or Henrock's got a love for Flatman. He just left. He didn't like me trashing.
Yeah, world, man. That's
Yeah.
And then he was
boy.
that alien rock thing.
Right. He's just brushing up on.
Well,
his
that was
sleep,
just so he could get his ass kicked without,
Yeah.
anybody caring.
But the other thing I wanted to say, Cheney, to your point, where he's like he shoots Gambit. What was his plan? I feel like Cable's the guy who always has 95% of a plan,
Mhm.
and then just like wings it. Right? Like they planned this whole strike, and it's like cool. When you get to Gambit, what are you going to do? Well, I'm just going to shoot him in the head. Have you thought that through? No, I have not, but we'll figure it out when we get there. It's got to work.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get the idea. The body dies, the host dies, but at the same time, that body's technically dead already.
This made me feel like I was watching Game of Thrones season 8 again.
Not a good feeling, is it?
No.
I did like the slow motion of Gambit falling.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that was-
Yeah.
I did think that was good. It was just
Drove that home.
and
And you
kind
saw
of
the
stark.
smoke coming out of his head.
Yeah,
Right. There should have
I
been a
I did like the way
wound
it was
there.
portrayed.
The only
Right.
surviving camera in the whole building showing Gambit.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they had drones back then.
No.
God.
I did the original series, just watching too. Okay.
But yeah, this is where it all goes. Henrock's back.
Henrock.
Oh, wait, no, he's not.
Oh, he got up. He doesn't want to talk.
Tap back in, Henrock.
Yeah.
We need you.
There we
At
go.
First, when he was transforming and he does this like that little
I'm
thing where
back,
he's like looking up.
Celestos.
You came back to the most important part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Just in case you didn't know. you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
let's put an image of Apocalypse over that, just so you know.
So
So
is
is your
the-
first episode?
Is the skull? That's not from Apocalypse. That's from him being deaf.
I think so, because that was kind of the like when Xavier first learned about Gambit dying. That was sort of the vision he saw in his head. Was
Right, it was a
the
skull.
Sentinel with the skull, and then there was also something else with Gambit with that. I think Jean's vision, maybe at the beginning of the first season.
Dude, and he looked so much cooler in those visions too, by the way,
Yeah.
like than
Yeah.
the actual version that we got. Like he looked
Yeah.
way cooler.
Pretty cool. So
Ugh.
at this shot, I was like, "Oh, this could be cool." Like, because I was like, "Oh, that's like giving me Joker vibes." Like,
One thing I saw this shot,
it was like a split second, Shandy. Relax.
He Jokerized him.
Yeah.
If this is the first step of a transformation, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how I
Yeah.
thought it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't think this was going to be it. You know,
Yeah.
which
He
it was.
Jokerized my ball.
Oh, you're done.
This-
That's it.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
I think that's
That's
where we
your final
all were.
form.
It was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, so obviously he's
Yes.
gonna like slowly turn into Apocalypse again. Okay. Oh wait. Oh,
Jumping
I
Oh,
think
then the shot back to the 100.
I think the way Gambit looks right there, Gampocalypse.
Oh, here's the
It
shot.
would have been
There
great
you
if he
go.
was deaf.
Oh no, he's shooting him now, and Cyclops is trying to talk him down because
Chill, bro.
he's still Gambit.
yeah, it's not gonna do anything, dude.
Not to this guy.
I hate
It's
this
the
stupid
trench
jacket.
coat.
Yeah, the
Over,
trench coat over
like,
it.
You got the shoulder pads over the trench coat. It's just
They love their
oh
shoulder
my
pads
God.
this season.
This
Oh
is
my
Their
God.
shoulder
I
pads.
can see this in like the 90s movie, like right, like a live action movie. They would pull something like this off, and it would look
Yeah, I don't
just
even
as
think they
bad.
would have gone this bad in the original cartoon. Like,
This, if we could put this side by side with the Oscar Isaac Apocalypse, I don't know which one I would choose. I'm
Ivan
being
Ooze?
dead serious. I hate them both. I
ugh.
don't know what I would choose.
Apocalypse is like, I got hair now.
He's
Look how
keeping
good I
the hair
look.
back.
How do you think they felt when they were coming up with this? Like, this is a great idea, guys. Look at this cool character we just made.
I don't know. I
We're
thought
going to sell so many toys.
I know, right?
I'm willing to
Argue?
bet money they went through 97 iterations of what this was going to look like. And, management kept saying no, no, no. And then finally they were like, all right, we're going in with two ideas. One of them we hate and the other one we love. And then like, there's no way they picked this one. They presented them both. And management was like, that's the one. That's the one.
Let me
They
ask
were
this.
they were all just like, this season's over. Like, just move on. Yeah.
We want to go home. If this was
tired.
just straight up Apocalypse, oversized, growing Apocalypse, normal
Regular
look,
Apocalypse.
would we have
Yep.
felt better about this scene?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
It's still not great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like you see him
Considering what's about to
transforming.
happen, but at least if they had just gone full Apocalypse, I would have felt better than whatever
And,
the
and,
fuck.
and
this is.
the episode should have ended right there once he becomes Apocalypse, and it was like until next week, then you'll get to see X Factor and X Force,
Or even Henrock, the next step up, or even
Oh,
that's
God.
the end of the season.
yeah,
Yeah.
or that too.
Yeah.
Can
But
you
Brandon,
imagine that?
that
Can
would
you
have been
like let that sink in for a second? Like he turns into Apocalypse, like normal Apocalypse, not this weird thing.
Mhm.
Normal Apocalypse, and then it's roll credits.
Yeah.
That would have probably bummed me out.
And him laughing or something.
That would have been.
Yeah.
That would have made us like want
more.
more.
And
Yeah.
it would have brought us back to, okay, this is Xavier versus Apocalypse again.
Right.
Revisiting season episode 4.
Yeah,
which was probably still the coolest moment in the entire season.
I remember in the beginning of this season, I was like, man, I should have pre-ordered that Apocalypse. And now, like, my level of like, I should have, but now my level of like, man, I need it now.
But now you can get this.
Now it's gone down. It's gone down. I feel like it got up.
You can get this though.
I hope.
I'd like to believe that we can right these wrongs with toy photography.
We can. We absolutely can.
Yeah,
Shelby, then you start next season with Age of Apocalypse. I'm hoping that we get Freedom Force next season. That will redeem this season.
Okay. I think we're going to get that.
I am popping my Mondo Gabbit head onto that Apocalypse figure once I get it.
Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
Anyway.
You know what? You know what? I have an extra Gambit trench coat. I will send you. And if you want to mock up this figure,
I could just use the Mondo trench coat. I'll peel it up, put it right over it. And
that's all they did.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They went, hold on, wait a minute, put some shoulder pads on it.
Fucking bad. He can shape shift, but he's going to leave the fucking jacket on. Is that jacket like attached to Gambit?
It makes no sense. It makes
he didn't take it off while he was
dying.
Yeah,
It's
true. It's true.
I think it would have felt like a payoff if it was just normal Apocalypse. I think it would have felt like more of a payoff.
Sorry, I could have left it on this. This would have been a better.
That would have been better. Thank you.
Yeah.
Here's my only thing. Like I agree. I would have loved just normal Apocalypse, but from a story perspective, if he turns into a normal Apocalypse and there's no Gambit,
right? He's still dead.
No. Well, but I'm saying that how do you end that? You know what I'm saying? How do you end that? Well, either with Rogue or in general to bring Gambit back, because clearly at this point we have to bring him back, right?
Not necessarily. That's
you just leave
an
him.
issue with it. Like it's like no. Go ahead, Brandon.
So Apocalypse was inside of Gambit. Gambit looked totally normal. You could have had Gambit inside of Apocalypse. Apocalypse looked totally normal too.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could do your bullshit Rogue stuff,
right?
And get back to Gambit. That's the way I viewed it. Ultimately, it was Gambit's body.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fair question to ask, but I think if
we had an answer.
If we're playing with the rules we've had already, I think they could have done it. You know,
would you have
been dead entirely?
Or that?
Would you have preferred if they moved the scene from last episode where they were doing the fight inside the body to this?
That would have made more sense.
Into Apocalypse, right? Like that would have, again, talking about rearranging the order of things, that might have made more sense.
That would have been way less anticlimactic. That was at least an extended scene. I watched it right before this. There's 40 seconds of the X-Men fighting this Apocalypse before the next thing that happens. 40 seconds. We built up a whole fucking season. 2 years since that tease of Gambit coming back 2 years ago. We built up an entire season to get to 40 seconds of X Factor, X-Force, and the X-Men fighting Apocalypse.
Kwame says to answer Jay Shot, they could have had the same story arc as a Horseman of Apocalypse. Agreed.
So never done the body more merging thing to begin with, which I agree with. I don't like that they did that.
Yeah. Lanterns review show next. We'll see. Maybe. Fingers crossed. I need Crimson Commando, Super Sable, and Stonewall 3. Where did that come from? Are you just putting wishes out there right now? Shelf, love you, but like, what are we doing? Later, you boy. Agree 100% with Posable. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so basically he wipes them all out, right? Oh, I know why my slides are all over the place. I was falling asleep while making these slides.
It's okay.
So anyway, they get all wiped out. That was like super quick.
I like how Cable's still holding his gun. Not the
loves that gun.
Loves that.
Still polishing it in the background.
Yeah. Still polishing it. So they all get converted into his slaves, right?
Which still doesn't make any sense to me either.
Not at all. Like I was like, how?
I'm glad it didn't go much further than that, but I don't know what the point of it was.
Yeah,
that didn't need to happen. Just leave them all laid out still.
I kind of wish you just saw Jubilee just like with the glasses down a little bit so you see her eyes are red.
Or her red eyes through the glasses.
We do have Forge, Bishop, and
Cyclops.
Cable now in the same room, by the way, for the
Yeah.
first time.
Oh yeah.
All right, Shelf saying it based on the end. Okay, gotcha. All right. Xavier in his toilet chair.
His squatty potty.
Yeah. By the way, we got his show accurate chair, and now they put him in this crap.
Yeah.
They do that all the time, though, right? Like
So
we
they
got
can sell
the,
more
the
figures.
ship from Mando, and then
Yeah,
boom, yeah.
Be the 2027 SDCC exclusive,
Mhm.
Toilet
and I will
chair.
not buy it.
It looks like a music video.
It does.
I
A bad
don't
one.
even know, man.
An actual acid trip.
I don't even think we can defend it by
bathroom.
saying it's so 90s, right? Like it doesn't even hit
It's not
that
even
marker.
90s. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it
Like,
doesn't hit that marker.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Up, little glimmer of hope,
Yeah.
and not Summers.
Here's where the music became ass. It got so syrupy and cheerful and just
Yeah.
like
when in
way
reality, what
overbearing.
they should have played was they should have played the touch from the Transformers movie, where it's just like do do do, you got the touch, and she's like flying in.
Works for Rogue too. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like you,
You got the touch.
power.
And this works out really well because
Yes. I was just gonna say, talking about
Yeah.
someone who's got the touch. What's up, Dave Wonder? What's going on, bud?
I'd have shit myself if they played the touch right there. I'm just sorry, that was a weird note.
You
To
just
come
hear
in
the
on.
guitar part right here.
It's a weird part to come in on.
yeah,
Dude,
Congratulations.
this episode was wild.
Dave's just been sitting there the whole time. He's like, I
No.
think now it's my time.
No, I
Let's
did a
go,
whole
let's
stream.
go back to the beginning of the slideshow.
Yeah. We start over.
Start again.
from this part or from the first part.
From the beginning.
Slide one, baby.
Oh,
From the
yeah.
beginning.
Yeah, from the intro music. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
start
Captain McKay, Ultimate Apocalypse could control nearby mutants. This is what it reminds me of. I guess that this is
with- I
still.
didn't care for Ultimate Apocalypse. It was so weird.
There was a lot of weird pulls from kind of a couple different sources in this episode. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was fun though.
Some of them were their asses.
All they had to do was have Gambit, Magic, Madeline Pryor as horsemen. Would have been more fun.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of a good. I like that. It transcends decades. I think we're talking about. You got the touch. Oh, and Bashed as the fourth horseman. Siren is already there for connection.
Oh, Banshee. Okay.
Banshee. Okay, got it. Look, Xavier. Now I have hair, and you never will. Apocalypse, probably. You never learned the lesson of supercuts.
Hey.
Dave. Captain Universe Rogue is here to save your ass.
Yeah, also, when
I
with
want to
that
see
uniform-
someone dub in the touch now when it like shows her flying in. It would be, that'd be great,
All I could think of was, damn, Wonder Woman looks fucking weird.
right?
It's a
When-
badass costume, and I know she's had a cape before once or twice, but like, I think it's specifically the design on her headband, because
Yeah.
nothing says I'm all powerful and have fought, have taken the Eternal's power like a Wonder
tiara.
Woman headband. It's all good.
Xavier can't fucking believe it in the background.
That's how I felt while watching the scene. But this
looks
part,
like-
that's how I
What
always
the
said it.
fuck is this?
Yeah,
He is.
no, you
Trying
just
to
go,
defend.
damn it,
We're
it
gonna
was
have to
my
show
time
Dante.
to shine.
I didn't see this happening.
Or he's
Where's
pissed that
Beast?
they took the X motif just a little too far.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it's the Celestial, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, TJ says, I want her to actually throw down with Apocalypse,
Yes.
honestly. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
That
Yeah.
would've been
Not
cool.
let them fight. Yeah.
Dude,
Was
one
I the
right-
only one hoping for a reverse shot of Apocalypse down on the ground with his butt
Yeah,
hanging
that's
out?
what I was
Oh,
saying.
yeah,
Like,
I was about
come
to
on.
say that. Dude,
That
just
would've been great.
Rogue
would've
just
been a
give
great
him
payoff.
a right hand and then Apocalypse like that with his booty.
Yeah, right?
Come on,
But
man.
they would have had
she
to
would've
take the
looked like
trench
Heather.
coat off for that. So that's the
Oh,
problem.
It could have
She
folded
just-
under when he fell.
She just gives him a look.
Yeah. We talked earlier about Gambit being in a hospital gown instead of the trench coat, and then every time the wind would blow or he'd swing the staff,
There
it
you
would
go.
blow up, and you
When he
just
was
see his
fighting
bare
multiple
ass.
men.
That could have worked for
Wonder.
that too.
That would have been great.
I did think
even
this was
this.
cool looking. I'm not gonna lie. The '90s kid in me was like, "Oh hell yeah! Like this could be a trading card."
There's always one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we needed you for that reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. I'm such a sucker for like amalgamations of costumes. So
well, this is the show for you.
Yeah, no shit.
Everyone else should drop out. Let's let Dave finish up.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, Dave, don't be sorry.
Oh, I feel that right there.
Oh man, we should have wanted that. That's what we should have got right there.
That's the thumbnail.
Like I get that this is supposed to be like, you know, when she touched it before and nothing happened, and now it's like, look at this, look, I got it, you know. But like, I don't know, it wasn't even enough of a payoff for that.
No. And literally, what she does to him, like,
looks like they did a bad pass.
It couldn't be done in a less satisfying way.
Right.
There wasn't even a punch thrown, was there?
No.
Nope.
She just crumbles him up like a ball of paper. Like, that's literally.
I will say
that was my job. That was supposed to be me.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I'm Jon Snow.
I dedicated my life for this.
It did that weird lag thing where like it slows down, but then it like speeds up to catch up. So it just looked like power slap. Like it looked like she just went, and then it was like crumple ball. And I was like, oh God, like, she murdered him and turned him into a butt plug.
Paperweight.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Sorry.
And we see his face in it, even, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Ring pop.
Gonna make for it's interesting.
Yeah. Shelf the power of love. Yeah.
Here, Cable, you can have that. I don't know what you're into. But...
Who made that sound?
Y'all got me spilling my coffee. No.
You got tagged.
And she even like, doesn't she even try to say something like, you know, like
didn't he get shot in the face?
Well, no, but go back. Like she hands him the you know, the paperweight. He's like, doesn't she say something like, you've been chasing him your whole life. I think you'll know what to do with this. And
he has no idea what to do with it.
No, he's got no idea
shooting it.
Plug.
You know, put it in a drawer with the rest of his stuff.
Just toss it in the air and shoot at it.
Did you just say stick it in his? Never mind.
Nope.
Yeah.
The contrast of Bastion getting hit with everything imaginable in the season 1 finale to this was stark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got shot in the face.
Well, that's what was so weird is like, so she crumpled it up to a ball and he's just standing there the whole time. Like he was just like.
He's like, hey.
He stood back up while she was telling, you know.
It's like that Batman meme.
They were merged. So.
Yeah. And he was that's what I noticed.
Didn't even think about it.
So he was just standing there the whole time, just like
waiting.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Turning Apocalypse into a Chaos Emerald was not on my bingo card.
Nor should it have been.
Dr. Robotnik. There's a twist.
Her suit goes away.
Is it bad that my one like gripe with this scene was I was like, shit, she still has the X-Core uniform on instead of her like
no, not at all. It's the same thing.
Well, look at Gambit's face. He's thinking the same exact thing.
Yeah.
He's all,
the fuck are you wearing?
Gambit, or we had, oh God, I'm so tired. We had matching jackets share. That's where I was going.
Yeah.
Give me my jacket.
And Beast is
he should have been tearing up, no?
Look at that Dickie.
Purple Rain Apocalypse.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like Beast should have been shedding the tear a little bit here.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't care.
You can't see it. It absorbs before it gets to the surface. He's like Bounty.
Little do we know, it's just pouring down everywhere, but it's underneath the fur.
He's also constantly sweating. He smells terrible. But...
especially wearing
that
all
jacket.
that clothing.
Yeah, look at so many layers.
Well, he had the whole trip to pull himself together too, right? I mean, he didn't fly with Rogue. He had to go back to.
He had to climb through the thing, get in the submarine.
Yeah, do that long walk because Nightcrawler wasn't there in Banff.
Oh yeah, he can't teleport.
Can't teleport and make the long walk. That's why he shows up late. Yeah.
This is the warmest Beast has ever been in his life. Oh, this kills me.
This has been a constant question all through the show.
Yeah, why does Beast have clothes? He has full fur, like.
And this is one thing I did like. I think most people like this. Obviously sad, but it felt like something he would do. I don't know why Isan just accepts anything that's offered to him.
Yeah,
offer him a ham sandwich and he's going to take it. Apparently.
I was going to say that's where you pull out the Snickers bar and be like, "Here, when
you're hungry, you're not yourself."
I was waiting for Beast to go in after.
You ready for Beast? What?
I was waiting for Beast to go in after it and say, "I'll take his place," and then he's just waiting for Ship to take his place.
I'll give you this jacket.
Was it one of those weird things to anybody else? Like, because now I'm blanking the name. The Eternal is so differently rendered that like all I could think of was the Iron Man like animated series intro.
Oh my
because
god!
It's like, no, that one thing where for some odd reason the sequence of him going with the helmet was the one thing that was computer animated. Like I love this sequence.
It's very using it. It's very Alex Ross, where he uses those bright highlight whites, and it looks paintbrushed.
Yeah.
I am curious if this will lead to like the pseudo Amazing X-Men line, like storyline down the way.
I think so.
When Nightcrawler returns, because it would be a really fascinating way to do it.
Fighting his way out of the afterlife, basically.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the plan. I think that makes sense.
Also, this one shot that with Jean just needlessly holding scalding hot coffee with her look what I do.
She's pouring it for everybody.
Yeah, she's gonna top everybody off. Yeah. She's assuming that mom role again.
Look at the pot; it's full though.
It's the second pot.
You didn't top off shit.
The second pot.
The second pot. The second pot just got finished.
So
Dave, this is what you're gonna come on and poke holes in?
I was gonna say you like the Gampocalypse look, but
I sure did.
But
the funny part about this shot is everybody's like, Nightcrawler who?
Yeah, exactly. This is what pissed me off. When I'm like, everybody's coupled up. Nobody talking about Nightcrawler here.
We don't know how much time has passed. So,
it's literally the next morning. They're drinking coffee.
Does it say the next morning? We don't know it's the next morning.
Also, Morph on the counter next to Wolverine, making him look even shorter. Like, oh damn! Like,
glad we don't see any black leather here, though. That's nice.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah,
that's refreshing.
It would have been nice, like a Nightcrawler funeral or something, man.
Have something,
especially since he presided over Gambit's funeral.
Yeah. Seriously, what the hell?
Well, he was the religious one, though.
I'm still pissed off that they took Nightcrawler.
Also, shout out to Holly and Glee, who are the voice actors of Sunspot and Jubilee. They were two guests at the show I was at this weekend, and are genuinely some of the nicest people you will ever meet in your life.
Nice.
That's great.
But also, Holly has the coolest Instagram handle ever because it's holy cow, it's Holly Chow.
That's a good one.
It's amazing.
Keep watching John Rogue's not gone. So Beast is there with Ship.
I did like this.
Should have offered Esau
kind of a little send off, oh
yeah. I don't know that they. I like this. I didn't think about this as the next day. I thought about this as like, because he talks about the moments. Yeah, he talks about the moments, right? So it's like once they're done, once they're back to normal, it takes time. I didn't think about this the next day, and then
it's totally the next day.
So also, Gambit only owns one pair of pants and one shirt in this universe.
Yep.
He plays basketball in it. He cooks in it.
It also stinks like Beast.
Yeah. So reads the Bible in it.
See, this is what I felt like with it. It's like they like get rid of the blue guy.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that at all.
They're just all, to be fair, like it smelled like sulfur every time he used his power. So, great guy,
but he's also always trying to push all religion on us.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just like little heavy with the Bible bumping, stinks kind of bad when he uses his powers. Great guy, but I don't really miss him that much.
Always reading scripture.
Captain McKay brings up a good point. He says the whole point of episode 5 was Wolverine regressing to a stoic, selfish liar, but he still has breakfast with the gang. It seems like Morph is totally over his deception.
I know a lot of people didn't like that Wolverine episode, but I will say this. That actually felt like the original series where they'd have this like overarching story, and then they were just like, and here's a character-specific episode for no reason, and then like jump right back into the main story. And like it's a very strange thing to be like, the jarring nature of that was endearing to me. Like, it was just like, oh, I remember these. Like, I remember having those. What the hell? Like, what's happening?
Oh, like Gambit going back to New Orleans.
Yeah. Ugh. The tithe.
The cheese. TJ says, wasn't Kurt a ladies magnet in the comics? Is that true?
Yeah.
Doesn't he get
got
Wanda?
around.
Not a vow of celibacy then, I guess. Okay. Get rid of the one guy who could throw hands to everyone.
That's
Fair.
true.
Fair. WWKD, what would Kurt do? Who needs a teleporting elf with high morals?
Yeah.
Every D&D party.
WWKD could also be when will Kurt die?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. The one thing that I will say that was missing, I was like, can we get like a little more Colossus love like in this episode?
Yeah,
I know-
seriously.
I know
Put him
they
in the
don't have
kitchen.
as a tight a bond, but you got a lot of it though in the Colossus episode
Yeah.
of like, oh, we've known each other a long ass time. It's like,
And yeah, that's true. That's true.
meanwhile, he's like, look at this painting of my dead sister. Woo.
Yeah, even just showing him painting a portrait of Nightcrawler or something would have done it.
It would have been cool.
Or him being in the
Yeah.
kitchen with the rest of the group or something.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Or
Yeah.
outside with Rogue and Gambit reading
They completely
the Bible.
forgot about him again. Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah. He's
I mean,
he's
it
in
would
his
have been
studio
kind of
brooding.
weird and funny to see him sitting there with Gambit and Rogue reading the Bible, but it still would have just like
They're sitting on his
Are you
lap.
guys?
He's
Yeah.
just like a foot off. Like,
yeah.
He's actually in all these scenes. He's just been cut out.
Yeah.
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 that's not the refrigerator you saw in the kitchen. It's his arm.
Here's
Yeah.
some more. Here's some more that I missed. That didn't get put into the slideshow.
Oh, okay.
They're having another date, a little picnic, and then
Charles is wearing his good turtleneck.
Oh, and he's back to his regular.
He's teaching. Yeah. Oh, his regular
They're
chair.
back. They're back
Back
at the
to the
school.
regular
so
chair.
He's using
Is this the first
school
time
chair.
we've ever seen him teaching at the school?
Possibly.
I'm
yeah.
serious. I don't think it's
Yeah.
ever happened
Pretty much.
before.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think we've ever seen it, at least. We
Also,
saw him
this is
teaching the
the-
Shi'ar before we saw him teaching the X-Men.
Uh-huh.
Good point.
I was looking at that picnic basket in this scene, and it bothered the piss out of me because I was like, "What is that? Is it a cooler? Is it like a U-Haul box with a handle? Like it's just so."
It's actually Wally. It's the same coloring as Wally. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that temperature is just not a thing in the X-Men universe because Charles is in a turtleneck and a jacket, and then you got the other two here in tank tops. Like,
And sleeves be damned.
yeah,
It's the 1990s.
we won.
Global warming, I guess, Bishop
There it
is to
is.
a much warmer world.
True.
Like, what if he had added Kurt in this painting? Like, just being like in the
Yeah,
background.
like behind him.
Just,
Throw it all at the wall.
I mean, I feel like this is him wrapping up
His
his grief. Well, it's his grief, right?
Yeah.
Like, because he painted the pictures of his sister before,
Mhm.
not the two of them together. So I don't know if Kurt helped. I'm more curious as to why he's in his Colossus form.
Yes, that's what
Also,
I was
I do
Yeah.
like that his sweater vest is Colossus colors.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I think the only reason is because I don't think it'll hit right away with people that it's Colossus.
Yeah.
If he was in human
That's a
form.
good point.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It's a good point.
It's got that
It'll-
iconic
it'll- like who's
white
this
beater
guy in a
on.
tank top? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you just go to the bank?
Why is he painting a blonde and some other dude?
Yeah.
I do kind of want just a regular depowered Colossus though.
I've always
Oh, yeah.
wanted that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like even
Like
a
a-
comic version. I've always
make
wanted
it- Just make it a 2-pack, right?
Yep.
Depowered Colossus and powered up Colossus.
His
Somewhere
look
I
from
have a
Children of the
couple that, like,
game,
years
like
ago.
with the blue, he had like the blue pants.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
like cool. Same thing with Iceman. I always thought depowered Iceman would be cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We
Toy
got
Biz
the one with the ball, like the ball shoulders and
Yeah.
ball-
Yes, the X-Men
Toy
Classics,
Biz
I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are-
Let's ignore the fact that most of those colors on his palette are not in that picture.
they're not in that picture. Yeah.
He's that
I
good.
guess you can mix some stuff with the pink to get the red.
Well,
I guess.
there is a little bit of pink in the background behind her.
Okay, that's
Diving-
true. That's true.
Diving deep onto these.
He got that Bob Ross
Sorry.
technique
I'm
down.
sorry.
He's like, I'm going to
Talking
do
about the
dark
picnic
umber
basket. Yeah.
and somehow paint a cloud. Color theory be damned.
So many things I would have rather them fix than the color palette, but okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was kind of expecting, like, in these little, like, the outro, there be some sort of tease, like whether it be for Kurt watching out for him, or like there's something like just as like a little nod or something, like finding, like, I don't know.
Oh, with Kurt?
Yeah, just something that was outside of like, here's a photo that was in his Bible.
Yeah.
Like,
I think the only reason I think they might not have done that is because they sort of did that with Gambit last season. Maybe it's like, we don't want to end every season with like a tease of how this person might come back or something.
Yeah, no, totally. You are correct. Does painting in metal form work better? Really helps with the line art.
Keeps his hands straighter because it's heavier. Yeah.
Nice and steady.
Shaky as hell if he doesn't have his metal on. It's like a carpal tunnel brace, but for your whole body.
Was this the end for?
Well, these were the missing shots from that slide, but I also have, because it ends after,
I didn't know if there's any more of the X Mansion stuff. No.
Yeah, that's it for the X Mansion. But then, after the briefly after the credits, you get this.
Yeah. So, what did you guys think about this in terms of like? Because I interpreted this as it's been Val the whole time, and now Mystique is taking over.
That's the way I took it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because everybody was saying that she is.
I feel like it's a really easy out if they ever want to be like, oh no, that was Mystique for that one.
True. Yeah, because we're seeing Graydon winning with her as Val still. So this must be just sequentially, chronologically, it's after all that stuff that happened. This is happening now. I'm a little surprised they didn't try to retcon some stuff and maybe explain away why X Factor was acting the way it was. But
yeah, Havoc's a dick.
X Factor in general, they're using Sentinels.
Yeah.
They're capturing young mutants and putting them in cells. Like, I don't know. They needed to make sense of that somehow.
So
paychecks must be real good, man.
Well, I was going to say, does it make sense knowing what's coming then that she was just a human there? Right, to again kind of go back to the whole point of like the humans really are against the mutants type of thing. Like we're setting that back up.
Yes,
right.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
It increases the tension between humans and mutants more. Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the really old school pictures of the Brotherhood.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, holy crap.
And then I think there was a thing in here where her aliases were the actresses.
Randall C,
right?
Rebecca R, and Jennifer L.
Yeah.
It was all
Randall C was the original voice actress, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then the voice actor they have for her for next season, I think, was the one that took over. I can't remember if it's the one that did her season 1 of the original show or the one that did it from season 2 on in the original show. I can't remember how that worked. I think it was the one that did it from 2 on. Is going to be doing it in X-Men 97 season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Weird redactions there.
Yeah. And
I love that they're always in the same clothes.
Yeah.
That's cartoons, man. I love it.
Yeah.
That's the coolest shot in Doug when he opens up his closet and it's all the green.
It's all the same
shirts already. It's like, oh man, you got them comboed up already.
And there was something here that I didn't notice because you see her shoot her once and she hits her in the side.
Yeah.
And then I didn't realize there was a second shot once it goes to black.
Oh yeah, she takes her out completely.
Yeah, so you assume kind of solidifying that she did. Yeah.
I still want to figure for her X Factor suit though.
Drawer over there.
So we're all in agreement that this is present day, that Mystique is showing up and taking over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not that Val Cooper was working in like
Mystique all along. No. Yeah.
No. Well,
because we saw Graydon Creed winning the election.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Well, yeah, that's what gives it away as present day.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what if the real version of her was just working in the White House while the Mystique version was running around with X Factor?
So I was gonna say the glasses being like that.
Yeah.
Super reflective.
Happens a few other times.
Right.
So always with
It
government
happens in the
people.
intro too.
Gyrick,
It happens
yep.
it happens in the
Gyrick is
intro.
always reflecting.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, Machi, like you may not be that far off, right? It could be that she didn't replace Val wholly until this moment, but she could have been off doing other things.
The way I took it is she's taking over now. Like she's
Right.
like she wasn't before.
I mean, that might be a key issue for the next season too, of just trying to decipher what was when and who was who at what point and all that.
Yeah.
And also, maybe it's kind of like the Thing, where it's just the thing like, reflective glasses. That's how we know that it was Mystique.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
She's
like
been here the whole time.
Yeah, it feels like the Rhodey being a scroll thing in the MCU. Like, how long has that been a thing?
Wait, hold on. So
We don't
this
talk
one
about that.
right here.
Sorry.
This one right here is the one who is Mystique, right? The one who's standing with the glasses.
Yep.
Glinting, right? And they've been glinting all both seasons.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
So then that's gotta be that's already Mystique. Is that what they're?
No, I think they're saying she's taking over now, but I think what you're saying could also be true, and I think gives them an out to some degree.
Right.
Right. Like, it could have been that Val was off on a different thing, and she went.
Or she's just like working in the White House, like
right. She never left the White House for the whole time. Yeah.
Like, she wasn't, like, on paper, she hasn't been working with X Factor.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Totally. Oh. I think they're giving themselves the convenience of that. So.
Also, apparently, she has alien skulls on her belt now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because they're a little less human looking than they are.
I didn't notice that.
Yay, standards and practices. Woo!
Is that the gun that she usually comes with in Marvel Legends?
So.
No.
Was it the gun she tried to
That one is much more generic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This was
Also
cool.
powder-coated blue.
Yep.
With yellow accents. That is a pink gun. I'll just throw that out there.
Now I have to look it up. I want to look it up. I want to.
No,
Lena Hasbro's dying to put this figure out again.
She usually comes with the one that looks like the Red Skull gun that Kirby used to draw. That was like Space Mouser.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's like a Luger kind of thing. Yeah.
But is it the same gun that she tried to, when she turned it to Gambit, or tried to assassinate with? Like,
I don't
are we
think
carrying
so.
that over, or is it just a new gun? We're
I
thinking
feel like that was even more. That was more generic than this one. Even I think.
it's very true, Captain.
Probably.
I could be wrong, but
Machi, you're looking up the gun right now?
I'm looking up the Marvel Legends.
All right, I'm going to read some comments here. Rick Jones says X-Men seasons up to 6 announced at D23.
Nice.
Well, you know where we'll be. This storyline will not go well with the current tone and pace. It's got to go back to season 1 vibes. Agree?
Back to formula?
I hope they show Mystique and Destiny's love affair. Is that from a comic?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Action?
From the comics, yeah.
All right. The comic, sorry. So they still accomplish nothing. Bad guy still becomes president. Maggie's still dead. And they downed one Kurt.
Yeah, that's the X-Men, man.
There you
They
go.
never get ahead of things.
No,
No.
The X-Men episode.
you win.
J
nothing.
shot. I got
What?
the screen up.
Oh.
It's a different gun.
Oh, it's a different gun from there. Okay. Yeah.
I got that gun.
Still blue. Still blue. She only gets blue guns, apparently.
It's closer there.
It looks more like a sci-fi kind of gun than like a regular
Yeah,
generic gun.
the
is what I'm
standards
saying.
and practices gun.
That one
looks like a
actually
blow
looks
dryer.
more like the toy gun, yeah.
Yeah. McKagan's got a good point. To be fair, alien designs were huge in '97.
They were. They were.
Not wrong. He is not wrong.
I was trying to see if there was another. And then there's Cable's gone.
Yeah.
There's a beautiful mullet too.
Yeah, cue those blues music.
There we go.
Blues music.
There you go, Macho.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you do have the gun.
Look at that. Yeah, it's not too
Definitely,
far off,
definitely closer
actually.
to the original. Yeah, the original series.
There we go.
So that's that newer Walmart one or whatever. Is that from that one?
Oh, it's from Mondo.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
motto.
Oh
Mondo
shit!
gun.
Yeah.
Damn it,
Okay.
Brandon. Come on.
I know.
And that's it. Season 2, episode 9, final one.
2.5 hours later.
And we're still not done. We got to talk about it.
What?
Shit, I did another stream and came back. That was impressive, you guys. You guys are amazing.
Is it impressive or is it really glacial?
No,
It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. I got a couple of comments here, but obviously, guys, jump in. Things like this slideshow media just keep pulling me further and further from the relatable grit that shined in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand that.
It's like midichlorians.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. When did Cable and Bishop finally come together? I think they were in the same room, and towards the end, we discovered. Yeah.
So
Season
all you
2
got to do, Cheney, all you got to do is just paint it black, and then there you go. It's a rogue head.
Oh, just paint. Yeah, if they put the tiara on it.
Yeah, but what if they make it like a different, like if it's like translucent?
Ooh.
That'd be neat.
I
Then
hate that I
you know,
have
they're gonna do
two
that.
whole normal Mondo Rogue figures, and I still don't have that head sculpt.
You guys should write season 3. It's already done, dude.
It's already done, man.
It's right done.
It's
Production.
in the can.
That's the problem. They can't take any notes from, everyone's reaction to season 2 until season 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm worried they're gonna be like, let's do more of the same of season 2.
True.
People love the first couple episodes.
Rick Jones, this season was lopsided, front loaded. You could tell the creative left. I agree with that statement. I agree. I need that Mondo Rogue.
It's real good.
There was a comment here too from Kwame. Of all the characters seen this season, what figures do you guys want?
I still want.
X-Factor.
Yeah.
I was going to say Havoc, weirdly, is like my number one.
Updated.
I still want Colossus in the tank top and jeans.
Okay.
Dude,
Like
I
always
want
say.
Colossus as an acolyte.
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
acolytes. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but Senyakas were a dime a dozen as a kid, so they were a lot of the bad guys that my guys fought.
Oh, yeah.
Or the Brood.
Yeah,
Brood
pretty
would be
cool.
Dude, yeah.
Exodus is actually my answer.
Exodus.
Okay.
It's going to be weird if we get an X-Men 97 Exodus who appeared in one episode
Mhm.
before we get a comic one, but that's fine. I'll
Well-
take. Just give me a fucking Exodus.
Well, he also
Period.
appeared as a cameo in season 1.
Yes,
Dancing.
that's true. That's true. Juggling or some shit. Yeah.
Is
Dancing.
it bad that in the back of my head, they're gonna just re-release that VHS Doc Ock and be like, nah, man, he was in '97. Like, there you go.
That would be funny, actually.
6-pack.
Oh, the blister card.
Son of a gun. It happened again. Maverick, deal with it. Come on.
Rewrite before
Yeah,
season 3
bring
comes
Maverick
out.
for sure.
It's possible. Maybe season 3 will make season 2 better. Watching back to back.
That's the
Three
thing.
things
Is
that
like,
happen.
so season 3 is like going to be the real, true teller of the differences.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Because
you
there's
got the
not a
new
bunch of
showrunners.
stuff like mixed up in different showrunners, different deals. So when season
Starting
3
with a
drops,
fresh
we'll know
slate,
then.
pretty much.
Right.
They got all the other shit off the board. It's just starting
Mhm.
fresh for them.
Cheney, where am I? Oh, Cheney, where'd you go?
Oh,
with?
he's in the stream audio.
So good. Look at that.
Let's see. Someone give Machu's Colossus goes to the bank already. And
Please.
then Dream Figures, Polaris, Exodus, Acolyte Colossus, Danger, Gen X,
Danger.
Jubilee, and of course, Gambocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is this season gave us so many new looks that it's impossible for them to give us even half of what we need before season
we
3
saw,
starts,
yeah.
and they have to give us the season 3 stuff. And
It is that weird thing of realizing that they could basically just do the like Morrison Quitley costumes and just go blah. Like here's all the characters you already had, but now in leather. Oh god, I hate that skull.
You think we're gonna get another repaint of Strong Guy?
Cheney,
Maybe.
your
probably
favorite
that
character.
one, the sculpt is
97
pretty
like
much right on for that strong guy. Like it would just be slightly different colors to kind of keep with the other ones.
Maybe
I can
a
do that
new
myself
head,
if I
yeah.
need to.
Cartoon
But
type of thing. Yeah.
Cheney,
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got a
your
skedaddle.
favorite character.
Wait, you can't skedaddle. We got to do the giveaway. Yeah, we can run it. We can run it, but you have it.
Still.
Yeah, you can have it. So
Yeah.
I was going to say, while we go around adding, giving our final thoughts and numbers on this, hashtag Chuck to win this San
There you
Diego
go.
Comic-Con Professor X exclusive for just hanging out with us and just watching us
For 2.5 hours.
For 2.5 hours, it's going to pay off for somebody. Everybody else is going to be
There you go.
pissed off, but well,
All right. Thank you guys. I will
See you,
talk to you all
Jamie.
later.
See you next year.
All right.
all right, we can go around the room. Final thoughts, ratings. What do you guys want to weigh in on while we give people enough time to get in here for Chuck?
Rating on this episode or season?
Oh, this episode only. Just this episode.
Only the episode?
Yeah.
I just,
Stop, Gus.
man.
I'll go 8 out of 10. I really liked the goofy shit that we got, and it felt like it came out of the 90s. Like there was so much unnecessary, like just goofy, colors and stuff thrown onto so many. And Gambocalypse, is that what we're calling him?
Yeah,
that felt like just 90s X-Men bullshit, and I kind of loved it.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay.
6 out of 10.
Self giving it a 7.5.
The Kurt made up for it. I
Yes.
felt I got good vibes. I was just like, you know what, that's pretty cool, yeah. But throughout the whole season, it just kind of fell off. Unfinished stories, unnecessary stories that were in the seasons. So yeah, a 6.
Okay.
I would say I'm at 4, honestly, because I love 90s shenanigans too, but they gave us the wrong 90s shenanigans. Onslaught was right there, and they didn't do it. And that was part of Bo's plan. That was part of his vision. And I think if you look back at the season from after episode 4, after the Charles and Apocalypse moment, you can make so much more sense of what happened if you envision Onslaught kind of driving Charles. Mm-hmm. From that moment that he kills, that Apocalypse kills Magneto, if you view everything after that in the lens of Onslaught, it makes much more sense than not. Yeah. Even changing the costumes, running up against the government more. Those costumes were kind of made to look more militant and be more, at least I don't know that they were made to be that way, but they read that way. Yeah. I don't like the way it went. I would have been, if they didn't want to go for the really heady stuff that Bo DeMaio was doing and, crazy and just really complicated stories. If they wanted to simplify things, I get it. I don't agree, but I get it. Yeah. I would have just taken a straightforward battle against Apocalypse. All 3 teams fighting against a re-energized, pissed off Apocalypse. They tried to prevent him from becoming Apocalypse. He's pissed about that. He's going to take it out on everybody. Maybe have some more minor characters die, multiple man die, like just something like that. They love killing characters. They could have done something more straightforward, and I would have been way more satisfied than what we got. That would have brought it up to at least a 6 or 7 to me.
I am curious because not only all the Bo DeMaio stuff, like, trying to veer maybe away from some of his scripts, but also I am curious if there's anything with the MCU that there might have been any like blowback of like, no, like you can't use XYZ or you can't do something to this character or that character because, it's the corporate bullshit side of things.
Of course.
Could absolutely
we talked about that at the beginning. Yeah.
It would be the wrong decision, but yeah, it's impossible to say that didn't happen.
Yeah. I would say just, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, going off of that idea of, Onslaught would have made it better. If you don't know the story of Onslaught, like I'm not familiar with the story of Onslaught, but also like if you weren't expecting Onslaught, you now have this like still lingering thing of Charles just not doing anything, right? Not being able to win, not being able to be himself. And I don't think putting him in front of a board at the end is enough of a payoff for that, right? Like it's clearly something was missing from him. We get that it was part of Magneto, but there's no resolution on that. And again, there's a lot of pieces that don't have any resolution in this series, but to me,
that felt like a return to normalcy.
I think Gambit was just supposed to be a horseman, not supposed to kill, not supposed to be Gampocalypse. Charles was supposed to be the main person to face Apocalypse. And like what Brandon mentioned. The Jon Snow, not the other one. What was the other one that killed the white
Arya?
Yeah, Arya. Yeah.
Well, that was Rogue. That was Rogue's role.
That's pretty much Rogue. Yeah, I felt
5 seconds.
Yeah, but yeah, that whole thing with the Wolverine talking with Captain America and Black Widow, that was supposed to be. I believe that was supposed to lead to something where you would see more of the Avengers.
I think it's
still even last season you saw them too. Yeah. Saw Cap and Iron Man in the White House,
that was supposed to lead to something where you would supposed to get that Onslaught story.
I think it still can. I mean, and I think you could still maybe lead into, Avengers vs. X-Men, right? Like they did set it up to the point of the X-Men and the mutants are really the bad guys again, right? Like or
it's
from
AVX.
So we could see that pay off in an AVX aspect.
I am.
Yeah, you're right that either AVX or Onslaught could still happen down the line.
Right.
They could say we want to stretch this out over next season instead of just what we saw.
Which would be
I completely agree. That could be a possibility.
Totally off brand for them to stretch a storyline out, but
I am very curious if the Onslaught is the slow build of
I hope so.
you see the X-Men kind of turn on Chuck one by one, of kind of having the thing of you see him fail, each one of his students, or have him balk at something. I mean, because if you think about the run up, I have a really weird attachment to the Onslaught story arc. I'm sorry.
Me too.
It was
it's one of my favorites ever.
Yeah, and it's that thing of like the build up to that. You saw his descent into like being corrupted, and then when it did the backlash and big crab Onslaught came out and shit, like that was huge. And definitely like as a kid I remember being like, oh, what the hell is happening?
Yep.
So
especially running alongside the cartoon where you see a normal, this is what Xavier's normally like, and then you're reading the comics and you're like, he's being kind of a dick right now.
Yeah.
It was just all this subtle storytelling over years to get to that point.
I like Andrew's idea here. Season 3, Chuck wakes up, and season 2 was all a dream.
The gas leak.
Magneto brings him coffee. So
yeah.
But Bocce, you want to weigh in?
How much time do we have?
I mean,
shit.
Wait, did anybody put in for Chuck?
Oh yeah. No, people are adding it. Yeah.
No, I'm saying here. Here.
Oh,
Dave.
Just Dave, I think.
I didn't get him. I'm sorry.
Don't mind if I do.
I gotta try.
Also, we got Shelf says Onslaught is coming and should be as an end of next season. Let it rest a minute. Jumping into Onslaught would be too soon for me. Season pacing was the issue.
So we were supposed to originally get 10 episodes, and the 10th episode supposedly would have been a whole big battle against Onslaught. And I feel like I don't know if that would have done Apocalypse and Onslaught any justice, because now you're kind of switching gears.
It would have cheapened it.
Yeah, it would have cheapened both.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you know how they were going to go back and set up next season, though? Because I on paper, I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
But the idea was that, okay, Onslaught's here. There's this big, crazy battle. He's killing the Avengers. Polaris and Bishop go back in time to kill Magneto.
Okay.
Xavier jumps in front. They kill
and
Xavier.
That sets up
boom. Age of Apocalypse.
Okay. That I can.
Genius. Mm-hmm. That's the writing of season 1. That's what season 2 and 3 were supposed to be. 3, at least part of, maybe not the whole season. It was probably would have been like 3 episodes, 4 episodes, or whatever of Age of Apocalypse, and then maybe they come back and that averts Onslaught, or then we deal with Onslaught, that sort of thing. Just would have been, and it makes sense why they were building up Bishop and Polaris together.
Yeah.
I'm curious if they would have flipped up AOA and Onslaught, because you could have had Onslaught build up, and the way to stop it would be to kill Charles Xavier, and then that would have launched it into AOA.
That would have been interesting too. We were talking earlier about remixing comic storylines. You can change the order.
Mm-hmm. So
I think they still could do that, right? Definitely. Like, so I just think the way you talked about it was a lot cleaner.
I was actually thinking of because we had that's last season, right? Big one being Gambit's, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like if they just kept Gambit dead, it would have had more meaning than sacrificing Kurt.
Rogue getting closure to say goodbye, right? To Gambit before he just goes.
And it wouldn't.
That would have been great.
Yeah, it wouldn't couple up everybody at the end. Like everybody's magically a couple. The whole and Gambit going out like a boss, like a badass, it has a lot more meaning and a lot more weight. Also, we had that fake death of Magneto. I feel like Magneto should have just died then.
Yeah.
Right, but we also got more out of it towards the end of season 1. But I feel like maybe if they swapped Magneto's death with Charles's in this season, where Apocalypse kills Charles, because why is he mad at Charles to begin with? It was Magneto who was making him believe that he was a false prophet.
Yeah.
Maybe he just viewed that they all had the same plan, whether that's true or not. But that's a good point.
Like, why is
it really
he
was
making
Magneto?
Charles...
Magneto was the only one that wanted to do that.
Yeah. So why not make Magneto suffer and kill Charles in front of him instead?
Because what's the ultimate form of suffering is death in cartoons, anyways. It's like they can't be like now we will mentally torture him for 6 episodes.
But when Apocalypse kills Magneto, he's in his Apocalypse form, right? So what Cheney said, right? He gets all the knowledge of Apocalypse throughout all the eons and stuff. So does he know, like, that Charles ultimately becomes, like, the one he has to defeat later on? Like, he may know that, right? Like, he may know, and to your point, the one that lives and survives is always the one that suffers more. So does he know that, like, pushing him this way would have a better effect and actually damage the team more?
Or does he know that? Or does he know that Onslaught is the result of it, and he can use Onslaught somehow?
He can manipulate Onslaught, right?
I'm kind of going by like cartoon villain logic of like, no one's helpful, another bad guy.
Yeah.
But the other thing is like, we never get it sorted out. If future Apocalypse comes back into the 90s,
that's season 8
story.
Right? That could be season 8. That could have been Apocalypse in season 5.
Yeah.
From the previous series.
Yeah. That's true too. Charles does go on that rant where he reminds Apocalypse that his mother hated him.
That's after he kills Magneto.
Oh, okay. So there you go.
That's the moment I was like, they're doing Onslaught. Like that's not something Charles would have said.
That's what it looked like it would lead to. Yeah. Like Charles would do he would do a lot to get his way to killing Apocalypse.
And that was the moment he said that right after Magneto died. That's the exact moment that Magneto's like consciousness would have gone into Xavier, and it would have corrupted him. Makes so much sense in retrospect.
Or Apocalypse is like every 10-year-old when Onslaught happened, and he was like, "That motherfucker looks like Magneto. I should kill him."
Well, what's cool in the comics, like there's a panel of the Watcher and Apocalypse just standing on a cliff watching the Avengers, X-Men, and Onslaught fight. Yeah. And it's just this cool moment of like Apocalypse is even like, shit, I wonder who's going to win this. Like even he's like, this is a massive threat. I ain't getting involved in all that shit.
It also felt like that's a cool moment. That's how they watch football games, though. Like I remember as a kid being like, they had a cooler right behind them, and they're like, "Hey, man, all
right."
And the Watcher's vow is that he won't bet on the games.
Yeah.
Watcher, what's your rating then for this one?
Okay. So after watching this one, the way it went down, like X-Men barely put up a fight.
Yeah.
Rogue, through the power of love and her touch, saved the day. We lost Kurt. I'm still pissed about that. I give it a 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
It actually made me look back at the season and not like the season.
Yeah.
And maybe I think I liked episode 5 more after, because it's more of a standalone episode compared to everything else.
Yeah.
It's not as tainted, yeah.
Yeah, it's not as tainted. I mean, like Wolverine seems like an asshole, but
yeah,
he sure does.
Basically, a beast, sad face. That's what I think of the episode.
Out of 10.
This might be because I have a 4 and 10-year-old, so I watch a lot of fucking movies with them. But all I could think of when Rogue does the what-tang and does the crumple is just Eskadoosh. Like, that's all I thought the entire time, because like the bright yellow light and everything. And I was like, oh, no.
She believed in
herself.
So, I think for me, a lot of the same stuff you guys are saying. I will say the completion of the arc for Kurt probably bumped this up a little bit higher. I mean, dude, I'm mad he's gone, but I feel like he had a really great story, right? Like in the last 4 episodes. So, I mean, I'm probably sitting at a 5.5, like not enough to go 6, but a little bit better than halfway through.
Wait, what was it like? I'm still like trying to see eye to eye with you on that one. With like
On
his
Kurt?
with his arc.
Well,
I don't
you're-
know if that was his arc.
If you look back to season 1, though, too, I feel like his sacrifice enhances some of that stuff too. Like he was the one that was presiding over Gambit's funeral too, and like he was there for Rogue. He's the one that was constantly going to her and being like, "Hey, how you doing? I know you lost the 2 most important men in your life." Like, but he was also not fully appreciated in that way too.
Yeah, like I feel like they didn't appreciate him at the end of this episode either.
I agree with that. I think they should have shown a little bit more.
There's no shrine to Kurt.
But I don't think he would have wanted. I don't think he would have wanted that.
No, he doesn't want it. He doesn't want it.
It doesn't feel like
it's not up to him.
Well, but also like what he says to Esson, right? Like I know my sacrifice will be,
or either that or built a church,
honored by all the normal stuff, all the moments.
That's true.
That's where the connection for me is, right? We have the episodes where he's
they could have had those moments with Gambit dead.
He's trying to convince, he's showing what he really is, that he is a man of faith, that he does believe in everyone giving second chances. And I think ultimately the whole second chance thing, he goes in to take Rogue's space so that they, meaning Rogue and Gambit, can have a second chance.
I would also argue that Kurt, over the 2 seasons so far, had a shit ton of story, considering that he was not a core like X-Men
he was
member.
And
like
never had a main episode for him or anything.
Like it feels really silly, but it was that thing of like coming to this episode, I was like, man, that fucking sucks. Like they literally 2 of my favorite characters, Nightcrawler and Maverick, don't judge. Got off in this shit and in this season. But it was that thing of like the fact that we got so much out of Nightcrawler, who technically in that original series, I don't want to say he was a throwaway character. He had some powerful episodes, but he was an ancillary character. He was a background. And like in this, I would argue that Nightcrawler probably had some of the coolest fight scenes out of everything, period. Because they were like, look what we can do. Like, like the first person views of him going through the different dimensions and everything. Like, all of the fight scenes, seeing him watch over his sister, having him, again, it was that weird thing of the character growth of that one character in 2 seasons was astonishing. And it sucks when it's like, I'm excited for what we got, and I don't know. I think that maybe puts definitely like rose-colored glasses on it, and there definitely was a little shit to eat in this season finale, but at the same time, it's the proverbial Ric Flair retirement match. It's the good, I'm sorry, I love you, kaboom, and it's like, cool. If you leave him at that is an amazing ending for that character.
Yeah.
However, if you're Ric Flair,
you come back over and over and over again.
I would like to see him come back, but I don't want to see him come back in season 3. Like let him come back in season 4.
Give him 2 seasons. Give him time. Let him breathe.
Yeah. Kwame says all the Germans died. Magneto, Maverick, Nightcrawler fell.
My last name is Deichler. Very German. That scared me.
There you go. You're safe on this show. Don't worry. All right, so we're slowly approaching 3 hours here. So let's let everybody the last few seconds here to enter for the SDCC Marvel Legends Charles Xavier hashtag. See, I'm starting to fade. Hashtag Chuck. We'll let you win that, and obviously we're talking about inside the lower 48 for shipping and things, but. Yeah, let's get that going. We'll give it another 10 seconds, and then we'll hit the button. But I think, what do you think, guys? You want to ultimately come back and do a full season recap? Or
I'm up for
be
it.
Worth it? Yeah? Okay.
I don't have to take the screenshots, right?
You already have them all. So.
No,
you
for
just
this
got to
season?
replay the previous 9.
Season.
Oh,
no, I'm talking about for this season. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
This was predominantly focused on this episode. I think a lot of us want to talk about the season as a whole. So we can definitely do that, and then we'll talk about what happens next after that. But for right now, I'm gonna hit the button. So last 5 seconds before I hit it. Good luck to everybody, and here we go.
I'm just throwing it out there too. This season, it's fun to have something to be excited to watch. Like especially.
I agree. X-Men is better than no X-Men.
Yeah,
Congrats,
dude. Congrats, Rick Jones.
I saw Chewie's name pop up like 5 times.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rick, reach out to me or Cheney, and we'll get it out to you. So,
Man, congrats.
K-Shot is the professional catcher.
I'm just. It's 3 hours. I'm just starting to fade here. That's all. All right. Last words, last thoughts. Anything else we want to get in? Hopeful for season 3.
Yes, honestly, I think
Okay.
them starting with a fresh slate, I think, is probably the best thing that could happen to this. I don't have a ton of faith in the what if guy. I'll say that. But if there's something good there, I'd rather him start with something fresh and not have to deal with all the baggage of season 1.
I'm hoping we play with some of the new X-Men, Gen X, New Mutants, however, which way you want to run with it. I'm hoping we get some of that played in the next season because there's so many cool characters that they have. Let's get an episode with Glob Herman, just let naked gel sack boy run around. It'd be fun. Now you'll remember him as the naked gel sack boy.
Yeah. No, that's the visual I did not need. So, all right. Last plugs, everybody. We'll start. Posable, you want to tell everybody where they can find you as we wrap up here?
So Posable Productions on Instagram, Batman the Articulated Series on Instagram, and the brand new account, Spider-Verse Articulated. Spider-Verse the Articulated Series is 1 character too long. It's also just extremely long. So just Spider-Verse Articulated is my new account on that. So just Spider-Verse stuff. I'll be building up to the movie next year. Just do more of that stuff.
Very cool. All right, Henrock.
You can find me on Instagram, henrock1_12, and also on Facebook. So if you want to check me out there too.
Machi?
You guys can let me know when Kirk comes back.
You're out until Kirk comes back.
Oh man.
All right. Dave?
You can find me youtube.com/Dave Wonder, everywhere else at Dave Wonder, except for Instagram, because there's a 70-year-old body surfer who took Dave Wonder on there, so I'm the Dave Wheeler on there. Yeah, I tried. I was like, crap. But yeah, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday every week over on the Dave Wonder channel. There's a lot of familiar faces here on that channel as well. So yeah, swing on by. There's going to be some fun stuff Thursday, I believe. Mr. Brandon Gash is going to be swinging by. We're going to be talking some Mondo news.
Cash Money Records.
In addition to the customizing stream tomorrow and unboxing stream on Wednesday.
There you go. KJ, reminding everybody, go support Henrock. He's getting really good at taking pics.
Taking kid pics. What?
What? No, taking pics. Kid.
What is
Take
that?
Pics. Taking pics, kid. Taking pics,
Jeez.
kids. Custom says they need to simmer down on the character count next season. We really enjoy. Really enjoyed this weekly stream. Thank you, man. Thank you. I agree. I think we all agree on that. For me, obviously, you catch me and Machu on Wednesdays on Between Two Sentinels at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Here talking about previously on X-Men 97. At least one more episode coming, and then catch me on Toy Migos and a couple other things there as well. So appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out for almost 3 hours. And I know that we're going to talk for a little bit more after the stream ends, I'm sure. But for all you guys watching, whether you're watching live or on the replay, we appreciate the hell out of you for sitting here for 2 hours and 47 minutes while we geek out. Thank you for interacting with us, because our favorite part is the chat. And without you guys, we wouldn't have the ability to talk to all these cool people. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate the hell out of you. I'm totally losing my ending here. So go make some content. Go be proud of yourselves. And remember, Rose got the touch.
Later, guys.
Bye,
Later.